I request all of you once again to please stand up until Maharaj takes his seat, please. For your information, revered Maharaj is only 96 years young, full of enthusiasm for all these functions. Yeah, all of you, please sit now. Thank you. And we also have in our presence Revered Bhajananji Maharaj, Vice President of the Order. We'll begin by garlanding Most Revered President Maharaj and our Vice President Bhajananji Maharaj. Our Vice Chancellor, Swami Sarottamanandaji Maharaj, is garlanding Most Revered President Maharaj. Swami Atmapriyanandaji, the Pro Chancellor, is garlanding Bhajananji Maharaj, our Senior Vice President. We have also garlanded our General Secretary Maharaj, Swami Subiranandaji Maharaj. And now we welcome all the guests with floral tributes. There is Dr. Sukamta Majumdar, Minister of State for Education. A personality well known to most of us, Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghosh. In a minute or two, we'll start the formal proceedings. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Jananim Saradam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayoshitva Pranamami Muhurmuhu Namah Shri Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukha Swarupaya Swamine Tapaharine. My namaskars and good wishes to all of you. Humble pranams to most revered President Maharaj, Bajranji Maharaj, all my senior Swamis present here, and special good wishes and namaskars to our guests in chief today. We are really twice blessed this morning to have in our midst both most revered President Maharaj, Swami Gautamanandaji. As I said a few minutes ago, he's just 96 years young, and Swami Bhajanandaji Maharaj, one of our senior vice presidents. Manak pranams to both of you, Maharaj. We'll just begin today's convocation proceedings by formal Dikshantopadesha, the traditional recitation convocation address by students of our Sanskrit department of the university. Oh, one correction. I made a very big mistake. President Maharaj is 97 years young, not 96. Please give him a very big hand. I also will join you.
श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्। सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः। नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि। तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ वेदमनुज्याचार्योऽन्ते वासिनमनुशास्ते सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान्मा प्रमदः आचार्याय प्रियं धनमाहृत्य प्रजातन्तुं मा व्यवच्छेत्सेः। सत्यान्न प्रमदितव्यं धर्मान्न प्रमदितव्यं कुशलान्न प्रमदितव्यं भूत्यैन प्रमदितव्यं स्वाध्याय प्रवचनाभ्यान्न प्रमदितव्यं देवपितृकार्याभ्यान्न प्रमदितव्यं। मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव। यान्यनवद्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि नो इतराणि यान्यस्माकं सुचरितानि तानि त्वयोपास्यानि नो इतराणि। एके चास्मच्छ्रेया पुंसो ब्राह्मणाः तेषां त्वयासनेन प्रश्वसितव्यम् श्रद्धया देयम् अश्रद्धया देयम् श्रिया देयम् ह्रिया देयम् धिया देयम् संविदा देयम् अथ यदि ते कर्म विचिकित्सा वा वृत्तविचिकित्सा वा स्यात् ये तत्र ब्राह्मणा सम्मर्षिणः युक्ता आयुक्ताः अलोक्षा धर्मकामा स्युः यथा ते तत्र वर्तेरन् तथा तत्र वर्तेथाः अथाभ्या आख्यातेषु ये तत्र ब्राह्मणा सम्मर्षिणः युक्ता आयुक्ताः अलोक्षा धर्मकामा स्युः यथा ते तेषु वर्तेरन् तथा तेषु वर्तेथाः एष आदेशः एष उपदेशः एषा वेदोपनिषत् एतदनुशासनम् एवमुपासितव्यम् एवमुचैतदुपास्यम् शन्नो मित्रः संवरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मावादिशम् ऋतमवादिशम् सत्यमवादिशम् तन्मामावेत् तद्वक्तारमावेत् आवेन्माम् आवेद्वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ तत्सत् श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
So thank you, my young friends, for your sonorous chanting. That was the traditional Dikshanta Upadesha from the Vedic part, Veda Pata from the Taittiriya Upanishad. Now I request our Pro-Chancellor, Sumatma Priyanandaji, to give the formal welcome address.
ॐ शक्तिसमुद्रसमुत्थतरङ्गं दर्शितप्रेमविजृम्भितरङ्गं संशयराक्षसनाशमहास्त्रं यामि गुरुं शरणं भववैद्यम् अद्वयतत्त्वसमाहितचित्तं प्रोज्ज्वलभक्तिपटावृतवृत्तं कर्मकलेवरमद्भुतचेष्टं यामि गुरुं शरणं भववैद्यम् नरदेवदेव जय जय नरदेव तं देशिकेन्द्रं परमं पवित्रं विश्वस्य पालं मधुरं यतीन्द्रं हिताय नृणां नरमूर्तिमन्तं विवेक आनन्दमहं नमामि जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मेतयो श्रुत्वा Pranamami muhurmuhu. My very respectful Sashtanga pranams to most revered President Maharaj who is present in the dais. Incidentally, he was among the initial committee which explored the possibility of starting a university as envisioned by Swami Vivekananda. As you can see on the screen, Swamiji mentioned to Sister Nivedita just 2 days before he passed away This is recorded in the reminiscences of Josephine MacLeod, as told by Sister Nivedita, where he said the spiritual impact which has come to Belur Mutt will last 1500 years and it will be a great university. Do not think that I imagine it, I see it. Another statement he made in the rules book, এখন উদ্দেশ্য এই যে এই মঠটিকে ধীরে ধীরে এটা সর্বাঙ্গ সুন্দর বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ে পরিণত করিতে হইবে. Now the objective is to raise this mutt, means Belur Mutt, and all the branch centers together perhaps, into a full-fledged university. And to Swami Premanandaji, his very dear brother disciple, just on the last day of his life, 4th of July 1902, they were taking a walk in Belur, and Swami Vivekananda said, প্রাচীন ভারতীয় ধারা বজায় রেখে তার সঙ্গে আধুনিক জ্ঞান বিজ্ঞানের অনুশীলন যাতে হয় এমন একটি বিশ্ববিদ্যালয় গড়ে তুলতে হবে। এই সমস্ত মঠের প্রাঙ্গণকে দেখাইয়া বলেছিলেন এইখানে মঠটি প্রতিষ্ঠা করতে হবে। And we fondly imagine that this is the very place where he walked and made this prophecy. It took a long time. Every idea of a great man, a rishi, doesn't immediately happen because it's long-lasting. It takes time. In 1940, a resolution was adopted by the then governing body members of the Ramakrishna Mission, the trustees of Ramakrishna Mutt, under the presidentship of Swami Virajanandaji Maharaj, and Swami Madhavanandaji was the general secretary. Swami Vireshwaranandaji was the assistant secretary. We remember all of them with great gratitude on this day, where it said the first step to starting a university in the name of Vivekananda will be to start a higher education institution, a college, and Vidya Mandir, the name once again given by Swamiji himself, was started at Belur, which I had the privilege of serving for 28 long years before I came here. What kind of university Swamiji wanted? Was it to be modeled upon Nalanda, Takshashila? Was it to be a monastic university? Will it teach only philosophy and religion? So many questions were raised. And debate went on, and the followers and the disciples and the admirers of Swami Vivekananda brainstormed, heart-stormed also, what kind of university Swamiji would like. And this idea came up, again, did not get submerged, but again went with the flow. A lot of waters have flowed down the Ganges by this time. In 2004, once again the idea came up. I suggested to Belur Mutt authorities, Swami Smarananandaji at that time was the last revered president who recently passed away just before Swami Gautamanandaji took charge. So, as usual, what Belur Mutt usually does, everybody throws ideas. Anybody suggesting any idea has to implement it. Don't simply throw ideas and walk away. Then Smaranandaji said, everybody keeps on implementing. But he called me in the evening very strangely and said, this seems to be a good idea. This is implementable. You give a copy to all the trustees of the Belur Mutt at that time. Interestingly, all the trustees in one voice said, yes, it has to be implemented. And surprisingly, going with the speed in which we usually function in India, within 6 months, a resolution was passed and I was made the convener. As I said, anybody suggesting anything in Belur Mutt will have to be convener and take it forward. And Swami Smaranananda later very humorously said, we made a mistake in making you the convener. Usually the ideas come up and die down, but why did you take it forward? We didn't take it forward. Swami Vivekananda himself was behind us. We sent a proposal to the then UPA 1 government. Mr. Arjun Singh was the Minister of Education. We also remember him with gratefulness. He was a great admirer of Ramakrishna Mission, Swami Vivekananda, and immediately ordered a committee of 9 people, 4 sannyasis were there, of which Swami most revered President Maharaj now, Swami Gautamanji was also a member. First meeting was held at Belur Math, and two more meetings were held in Delhi. And we submitted the final proposal on 24th of December 2004, Swami Premananda's sacred birthday. And within a fortnight, Government of India issued a notification saying Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Educational and Research Institute is being declared as a deemed to be university under Section 3 of University Grants Commission Act 1956. We were all pleasantly surprised with the huge responsibility. There was a lot of apprehensions. Are we capable of running a university? Of course, we are not. But Swami Vivekananda is capable of running a university. In fact, he's offered a chair in Harvard and other prestigious American universities. As John Henry Wright wrote about Vivekananda's credentials. He talked to him for half an hour, and a piece of paper wrote just 2 sentences, which I believe is the greatest evaluation assessment of Swami Vivekananda after only Sri Ramakrishna's evaluation. He wrote, to ask this young man for credentials is asking the sun what right he has got to shine. This man is more learned than all the professors of Harvard University put together. So Swamiji was behind us, obviously. I personally believe that Swamiji's Abhaya Hasta, his grace, his blessings are constantly, every moment with the university. How it has grown. We are now celebrating the 20th Foundation Day. How over 2 decades it has grown to enormous proportions. And we just had nothing of infrastructure for a university at Belur Math. Swamiji wanted at Belur Math should be done. Then an idea came to all of us. The revered trustees also agreed that we will have campuses all over India. When Vivekananda said the Belur Math should become a university, it did not mean only the place physically present at Belur Math, but all the branch centers of Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission all over the world. So we chose certain trust areas. Once again, these areas, choice of these areas was guided by Swami Vivekananda's own educational mission through 3 criteria. 1, these should be gap areas in the sense these are not addressed by conventional universities in India. 2, they should directly benefit the common man. 3, Ramakrishna Mission centers in India, perhaps abroad later on, should have developed the necessary infrastructure for these areas so that we don't have to reinvent the wheel, as they say. So we chose the 5 areas: Indian heritage, agriculture, rural and tribal development, mathematical sciences, to which was added later on the biological sciences also, environment and disaster management, and later on we added some more, value education and so on. And these are operationalized through 4 campuses, including Belur Math main campus. We have an off-campus center in Ranchi in Moravadi to take care of integrated rural and tribal development and agriculture. We have a campus in Narendrapur in West Bengal, which also takes care of agriculture and rural development. We have a campus in Coimbatore. That's also another important thrust area we chose because it's a gap area. Very few universities, perhaps none of them, have a cross-disability center to take care of the disabled people. There we have a rehabilitation sciences and yoga. And Belur campus has School of Mathematical Sciences and a School of Indian Heritage. Even physically, they are mirror images of each other. As Swami Vivekananda said, we should combine the best elements of both the East and the West. And we have also sports, science, and yoga. These were all newly emerging areas. When we started that, people said sports science and this has no meaning. You have exercise physiology, which conventionally followed by other universities. But we said, no, we will exactly follow what Swamiji said. Most interestingly, everybody is following us now, following Swamiji. And we have also mathematical sciences, and we have 3 departments, Department of Physics and Department of Computer Science, now data science added later on, and the Department of Mathematics. They are also at the high level. And we have a School of Indian Heritage. We have a unique program, which was 5-year integrated BA Honors plus MA course in Sanskrit, where, interestingly, Sanskrit is taught in the medium of Sanskrit language only. This happens hardly in not even a half a dozen universities in India, and India is losing its scholarship in Sanskrit. If Indians can't speak and write Sanskrit, after a couple of decades, a time may come, God forbid, that we have to learn Sanskrit from Germany and Russia. All of our scholars in Sanskrit are becoming octogenarians and nonagenarians. And we decided we shall produce at least 10 scholars every year who will be able to fluently speak Sanskrit, write good, flawless Sanskrit, and cultivate scholarship at the highest level. And I'm glad to report here, we have been able to largely achieve this. Students who come in after finishing their higher secondary course plus 12, not even knowing the character of the Devanagari script, we start with Aka, etc. And then a couple of years, they become very fluent, they speak and write. You'll be amazed to see how our boys are speaking and writing Sanskrit. This has to be taken forward, and Swamiji said, in India, Sanskrit and prestige go together. Very sound of Sanskrit creates a vibration which is invincible. So these are the areas very briefly about the university. And one more unique feature, which I was just now sharing with the Honorable Minister, Dr. Majumdar, that this is one university, but it's the only one of its kind, where all the key positions are held only by monks, sannyasis of the Ramakrishna order. This once again following Swami Vivekananda's statement, in which he said in Bengali, Prachina Bharate Shikha Vyavastha ত্যাগীদের কাছে ছিল যদি ভারতের পুনরুত্থান হতে হয় তাহলে আবার শিক্ষা কিন্তু ত্যাগীদের হাতে যাবে and Ramakrishna Mission as a matter of principle appoints our schools and colleges, now the university, only monks as heads because we'll be committed to the ideology of Ramakrishna Vivekananda, the ancient Indian heritage. In our university, the Chancellor Maharaj is Swami Suvirananda, who is the General Secretary, and the Vice Chancellor, Swami Sarvottamananda, is a brilliant computer scientist from IIT Kanpur. He is the Vice Chancellor and is also teaching in the Department of Computer Science. And I happen to be the Pro-Chancellor. I was the Vice Chancellor for 15 years. And my monastic brother, Sarvottamananda, has succeeded me. And our registrar is Swami Kaleshananda, is a monk once again. And our assistant deputy registrar is Brahmachari Aditya, a monk again. Our assistant registrar is Brahmachari Dripta. And our finance officer is Swami Atmeshwarananda. And some of the heads of departments are also monks. So it is by the monks and not for the monks, it's for everybody. And not of the monks also, it belongs to the whole world, because we try to put in our wholesome effort. How many hours do you work? Are you full-time? This is a question asked by the UGC committee a couple of times. Then we said, we are not full-time at all. Then what? We are more than full-time. We are 24/7. We serve this university. So that is the story, the saga of the university, how it began, how it's flowering, and with the blessings of Swami Vivekananda, Ramakrishna, and Sarada Devi, it's growing. And the biological sciences, thanks to the great enthusiasm and the blessings of our Chancellor Maharaj Swami Suviranandaji, started during the peak COVID time in 2020. Within a couple of years, it grew to such proportions. Now, biological sciences has overshadowed all the earlier disciplines which we started because it seems Einstein said, last century was the century of physics. This century will be the century of biological sciences. So this is the story. I welcome all of you. And Swami Gautamanandaji's presence is so elevating and inspiring. Revered Swami Bhajananandaji, our senior vice president, also is here. He has written his magnum opus, Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, as a critical study, which he has been writing, I think, for more than 5 or 6 decades. So that's going to be released today. And I also thank Brahmachari Shubhadeep, Shantanu, and Buddhadev, our scholars, for working very hard for this. That will be released today. And we have also Justice Honorable Pinaki Chandra Ghosh, who was a retired Supreme Court judge and is the first Lokpal. But his most important introduction is that he happens to be an alumnus, an ex-student of Devghar Ramakrishna Vidyapeeth, where Swami Sumiranji served for a long time. And we are extremely delighted that Dr. Shukanta Majumdar, who is the Minister of State for Education on the Development of Northeastern Region donor, has taken out time of this hectic schedule, as you know, and he has come here, visited the temples. He is with us. I welcome every one of them. I welcome the proud parents, and I welcome the faculty who are here in full force. And of course, the students who will be graduating today and receiving their certificates, and all the guests, invitees, and everyone who is admirer of Swami Vivekananda's ideology. Swagatam, Suswagatam.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Revered Maharaj, for giving us a serious but fun-packed welcome address. In fact, we tend to think so many things for granted. In the university, for example, with so many buildings and everything going on very smoothly, we do not know what all the challenges have been met, what challenges have been surmounted. So Maharaj introduced just all of these in a nutshell. He also told us about the scope of the subjects taught in the university, especially Sanskrit. Just an introduction. We will now carry on with our next program. Yes, now it's a pleasure to announce that we'll be awarding a DSc honoris causa to Padma Shri Dr. Sridhar Vembu. Before we go to the formality of awarding the degree, I request Swami Sarvabhadranandaji Maharaj to give a brief introduction about this awardee.
Welcome, Dr. Sridhar Vembu, albeit virtually. He was supposed to come last year on the 4th of July, but due to some unfortunate incidents, he could not make it. We have been chasing him for 1 year, and he was very kind. He could not make out too much of time. So he is now present virtually. He is Dr. Sridhar Vembu, who is the founder of the Zoho Corporation Limited, and he was the CEO, and now he has become ex-CEO to concentrate upon the fast developments in the AI world. And Swami Sarvabhadrananda will now briefly introduce him. We are not trying to embarrass you, but we have to talk about you in a big way, only for inspiration of the students. So after the degree is awarded by our revered Chancellor, you will briefly accept this, thankfully, and please say a few words to our students in the name of Swami Vivekananda, how the masses should be served. Only one sentence I want to add. Dr. Sridhar Vembu wrote, Swami Vivekananda said, no amount of political development will be enough unless the masses are well fed, well educated, well taken care of. This is my mantra for this year and this decade. Inspired by this, he is doing so much of work, sitting in a remote village in Tamil Nadu. He is running his multi-dollar, billion-dollar business, the Zoho Corporation, living a very simple, unsophisticated life. Now over to Swami Sarvabhadrananda for more details.
Upon the approval of the Chancellor and the Executive Council, Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Educational and Research Institute is pleased to confer the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, on Dr. Sridhar Vembu, founder and former CEO, Zoho Corporation, in recognition of his selfless service to humanity and to honor the unique saga of how this Indian billionaire, the founder and former CEO of Zoho Corporation, living a simple, unsophisticated life in a rural setting in a remote village in Tamil Nadu, where from he runs his multinational company, has transformed the lives of rural and village folks by bringing the benefits of information technology and education to the villagers and the masses, drawing inspiration from Swami Vivekananda.
This will be read out by my Chancellor here from you.
Yes, Maharaj.
You can announce.
Yeah, Maharaj. Drawing inspiration from Swami Vivekananda, as quoted below, I consider the great national sin is the neglect of the masses, and that is one of the causes of our downfall. No amount of politics would be of any avail until the masses in India are once more well educated, well fed, and well cared for. If we want to regenerate India, we must work for them. Dr. Sridhar Vembu has been very instrumental in reversing what was once called the brain drain of India. There was a time when most of the people studied in most of the premier institutions around the country and chose to work outside India at probably the US and all of the Western countries in various capacities, including research and implementation and development activities. Dr. Sridhar Vembu caused a reverse brain drain by not only bringing people back to the country by working for that, he also initiated a system where his company, which was basically in a metropolitan place, he caused a reverse movement wherein he inspired the people of his company to go back to the villages, to go back to their towns. He said, there's no need for you to come to the city just for the sake of work. So he created small groups, which are now spread across the whole of Tamil Nadu and the whole of South India. And they are actually a part of the corporation. They're a part of the institution called Zoho, but they go back. They not only engage themselves in their software and in all their corporate pursuits, they also spend their time in serving the society around their place. He encourages them to go back and stay with their parents, stay with their community, and contribute to the community. Much of the contribution also goes as a part of the CSR efforts from Zoho Corporation. In effect, he has also started many schools at the village level. So in effect, he is actually he's actually transforming a huge corporation, a conglomerate corporation, to an institution. It's become more of an institution rather than a profit-making initiative now. So with this with this outstanding inspiration, the institute, RKM University, has decided to grant him the DSc, the Doctor of Science. I request Chancellor Maharaj to please award the degree to him.
Namaskar, Dr. Bembu. We are very honored to confer an award, DSc degree on you. And as you know that honorary causa, DSc honorary causa. And as you know that Dr. Bembu is one of the outstanding people that we have in our country today. And he has been awarded DSc honorary causa here in this convocation. I take the honor upon me to read out a citation in honor of Dr. Bembu. Ramakrishna Mission, Vivekananda Educational and Research Institute, deemed to be university as declared by Government of India under Section 3 of UGC Act 1956, Belur Math, Howrah, West Bengal, India. A citation in respect of Dr. Bembu. Upon the approval of the Chancellor and the Executive Council, this university established by Ramakrishna Mission at Belur Math as a humble attempt to actualize Swami Vivekananda's educational vision is pleased to confer the degree of Doctor of Science, DSc, honoris causa on Dr. Sridhar Bembu, founder and CEO, Joho Corporation. In recognition of his selfless service to humanity and to honor the unique saga of how this Indian billionaire business magnate has contributed immensely to transforming the lives of rural and village folks by bringing the benefits of education in general and information technology education in particular to the rural masses, inspiring them by his simple life lived in an unsophisticated rural setting in a remote village in Tamil Nadu, wherefrom he runs his multinational company with singular devotion over the past 4 decades through experiments, innovations, and interventions, drawing inspiration from Swami Vivekananda's powerful thoughts for catalyzing individual and collective transformation, growth, and development, particularly of the large masses of rural India. As Sridhar Bembu says, I quote, "This profound wisdom from Swami Vivekananda is an enduring inspiration. This wisdom has been derived from the quotation below. I will read it out. That's my resolution for this year's and this decade," unquote. Then Swamiji's words quoted, "I consider that the great national sin is the neglect of the masses, and that is one of the causes of our downfall. No amount of politics would be of any avail until the masses in India are once more well educated, well fed, and well cared for. If we want to regenerate India, we must work for them," Swami Vivekananda quoted. Conferred at the 28th convocation ceremony of this university on the 4th of July in the year 2025 at the sacred precincts of Belur Math, wherein is situated the main campus of the university. Sarvottomananda, Vice Chancellor, Belur Math, 4th July 2025. Thank you, Mr. Bembu. Congratulations.
Give him a very big hand. Much louder, please.
Thank you, Swami.
This has to be straight.
This is actually very overwhelming. You can see,
Bembu, this is the citation that we are conferring to you.
yes, sir. That's one. Thank you. Thank you. Namaskar. This is actually very,
This is the honoris causa.
yes,
Thank you.
thank you, thank you. Thank you, Swamiji. And as you can see in my prayer behind, Swami Vivekananda is always with me and he's with us, all of us. And you quoted his words. And I have actually had extensive interaction with Swamis in Tamil Nadu from Ramakrishna Math, in Chennai and in Tanjavur. And I often say the task of nation building now, as Swami Vivekananda said for us, requires all of us right now at this moment to work for the technological self-reliance of this nation. Because these technologies, as powerful as they are, I'm speaking to you from a remote village right now in Tenkasi. And we are able to do all this. Now we are in an AI era. And these technologies have the power to create, also the power to enslave if we don't have the appropriate ownership of them here. And they can be used as tools to dominate us. And if you look at our own history and the history of Swami Vivekananda's mission itself is intertwined with our national independence movement. And Swami Vivekananda foresaw all of that and over 120 years ago, 130 years ago. And that he saw how economic self-reliance, technological modernization, building up the scientific temperament, along with our spiritual humanistic outlook. That is what is important for our nation building. And I truly believe our nation, Bharat, is the light of this world. This is the nation that has to show the world a sustainable way how to live in harmony with nature, in balance with nature, with contentment and humility and gratitude as our foundational spiritual values. And the Swamis called, all the wealth, all of this billionaire, all of that. I am actually very ashamed to actually even think about those words, because to me, the wealth is not measured in all of those terms. The wealth is, are our children well fed, well nourished? Do they have parks to play in? Do they have enough playtime? Do they? And Swami Vivekananda emphasized all of this. Go out and play. He was a very big proponent of sports for youth. And do they pursue music and art and mathematics and other passions? And along with the technology, I look at technology very much as part of the arts, the whole arts that enrich us. And to me, software is inseparable from art and music and all of it. It's part of the creative human effort. Same with industry. I don't separate that as there's industry and there's art. That message is uniquely Bharatiya. And this is what we have to spread around the world. And at this moment, these words are even more important. The world faces various conflicts everywhere in every realm, political and civilizational conflict. And then you saw actual war. And then there are technology monopolies that are arising around the world. And so in this juncture, his words ring truer than ever. And all of us, whether be it in business or any walk of life, could be a medical doctor, could be a businessman, could be a politician. All of us have to keep the objective of why we are here. It is to serve the society and enable not just our nation, but all of humanity, particularly the suffering masses, to achieve a meaningful life of dignity. That is what I take as inspiration. I'm very profoundly, I accept this in all humility. This is a humbling moment for me. I actually did not To me, I truly, I do not even use the doctorate I got in Princeton. I never used the word doctor, but I've been conferred this. I'm accepted in all humility and thank you so much in all gratitude. I take it as a further signal from Swami, all of you, Swamijis and Swami Vivekananda himself, to pursue this mission with even more vigor. And I just quote one word of wisdom from Chanakya, Acharya Chanakya, Dharmasya Moolam Artha. If you don't have economics, Artha, Dharma cannot flourish. To do good works, you need good economics. So that is why I'm a businessman. I see that as the pursuit of Artha for the sake of Dharma, to nourish Dharma, this soil. That is how I take this mission, and thank you so much. Namaskaram.
Thank you, Dr. Sridhar Vembu. Thank you so much. Congratulations once again from all of us for this honoris causa. And I'm glad to tell this audience that from this university premises, I have been instrumental in witnessing 3 such awards. Today was the 3rd one. And I think last year or a year before last, we gave it to Dr. Sudarshan, who is present here in the audience. And about some years before, it was Dr. Srinivas of Illumin Knowledge Resources from Mumbai. Anyway, that's apart.
I have a request to Dr. Vembu. Please
Please.
come physically once.
Yes, I will come. I will come. I'll surely come.
As quickly as
Yeah, I've actually been. I'll
and you can visit our campuses also in Coimbatore,
yes,
in Ranchi and Belur
yes,
and Narendrapur, so that the students should be inspired, so that running after positions and running after profits alone is not the aim of human life.
yes.
And being inspired by Swami Vivekananda, they should do something to society. Vivekananda famously said, I call every man a traitor who, having been educated at the expense of the poor masses, does not pay any heed to them. You are a living example of that. We heartily invite you to physically come and share thoughts with us in
Yes.
the nearest possible future. Thank you.
Yes, I will come.
So we can see in Dr. Sridhar Vembu manifestation of the Sanskrit phrase Vidya Dadati Vinayam. How humble, how his humility personified. Thank you, Doctor. So now we will continue with further with these convocation proceedings. Now we'll have the convocation address by the guest in chief, Dr. Sukanta Majumdar, Honorable Minister of State for Education, Government of India. But before he gives his address, I'll have to say a few words about him. Our guest in chief today is Dr. Sukanta Majumdar, Honorable Minister of State for Education, Government of India. He was elected to the Lok Sabha, the lower house of the Indian Parliament, from Balurghat in West Bengal in the 2024 general elections. He earned his PhD in botany from the University of North Bengal, Siliguri. A busy man, he has kindly consented to be with us for this occasion. However, he has also requested that he should be allowed to retire early after his speech. I now request Dr. Sukanta Majumdar to give his convocation address. Please, Doctor.
Namaskar. President of Ramakrishna Math and Mission, Chairman of the governing body of Ramakrishna Mission, Swami Gautamananda Ji Maharaj, the Vice President of the Ramakrishna Math and Mission, Swami Bhajanananda Ji Maharaj. My tribute to them first. The Chancellor of this university, Swami Subirananda Ji Maharaj, Vice Chancellor, Swami Sarvottomananda Ji Maharaj, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Swami Atma Priyananda Ji Maharaj. Along with me, another person is also present here who is not wearing the saffron. Retired Judge of Supreme Court of India, first Lokpal of our country, Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghosh. Swami Kaleshanandaji Maharaj, the registrar of this university, reserved, respected Swamijis, esteemed faculty members, dear guardians, respected guests, devotees, and my dear students. Once again, namaskar to all of you. It is indeed an honor to be amidst you today at the holy campus of Belur Math, a place where the spirit of India's timeless wisdom and selfless service. Retired Judge of Supreme Court of India, first. Sorry, I have made one mistake. Swami Atmapriyanandaji Maharaj is the Pro Chancellor of this university. Sorry for my mistake. Respected. And it's a place where the spirit of India's timeless wisdom and selfless service flows uninterrupted. On this special occasion of the Foundation Day and the Convocation ceremony of the Ramakrishna Mission, Vivekananda Educational and Research Institute, we celebrate not only the academic excellence, but also the legacy of education with purpose, character, and compassion. This university, born out of Swami Vivekananda's vision, represents the finest blend of spiritual values and scientific excellence. The motto, Atmano Mokshartha Jagat Hitaya Cha, for one's own liberation and for welfare of the world, epitomizes the philosophy that our modern educational system strives to attain. The foundation of Ramakrishna Mission was led by Sri Swami Vivekananda in May 1897 after his return from the Parliament of the World's Religion in Chicago. Inspired by the universal message of his Guru, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Swami Vivekananda, envisioned New India, where the spiritual wisdom would be fused with scientific knowledge and education would uplift not only individuals but entire communities. He believed that India's regeneration would come not from blind imitation of the West, nor from ritualistic orthodoxy, but from the fearless application of Vedantic truth to social life. As he famously said, they alone live who live for others. The rest are more dead than alive. To give institutional shape to this idea, Swami Vivekananda established Ramakrishna Math for spiritual seekers and the Ramakrishna Mission for those who committed to selfless service. Over the past 125 years, the mission has contributed immensely to India's social and educational landscape. The modern missions run 748 educational institutions with a total student population of more than 2 lakh, 171 centers worldwide, 15 hospitals, 125 dispensaries, 48 mobile medical units, which cater almost over 80 lakh patients annually. This institution has always been ahead of its time. It has pursued the ideal of holistic education, where knowledge is not for career alone, but for character building, and where the goal of learning is not merely excellence, but elevation. Swami Vivekananda once beautifully said, education is the manifestation of the perfection already in man. This philosophy resonates deeply with the National Education Policy 2020, which envisions a holistic, multidisciplinary, and skill-integrated and value-based education system. In many ways, NEP 2020 is a national commitment to the very ideals that Belur Math has nurtured for over a century. This institute is unique in its integration of modern disciplines such as computer science, physics, agriculture, and disability studies with Indian knowledge systems, Sanskrit, yoga, Vedanta, and rural development. This harmony of Bharatiya Gyan Parampara and the scientific inquiry is the very soul of Atmanirbhar Bharat. In recent years, Indian educational system ecosystem has undergone a transformative shift under the able leadership of our visionary Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, whose unwavering commitment, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, and Sabka Prayas, is visibly shaping the future of Bharat. Guided by this philosophy, the National Education Policy 2020 has become a holistic milestone in India's educational journey, reflecting very ethos envisioned by Swami Vivekananda of holistic and character-oriented education. I am proud to state that India is witnessing unprecedented reforms. Gross enrollment ratio, we call it GER, is the in higher education has risen to 28.4% with over 4.33 crore students now in the system. It's a huge number. And more interestingly, especially in case of the girls, especially in case of the females, the female enrollment rose from 1.57 crore, which was in 2014-15, to 2.07 crore in 21-22. The 32% increase. It's a great achievement, I feel, for this country. Medical colleges have increased from 499 in the financial year 19 to 780 in the financial year 25. The number of IITs grew from 16 in 2014 to 23 in 2023. IIMs increased from 13 to 20 during the same period. Universities expanded from 723, it was in 2014, to 1,213 in 2024, a 59.6% increase. And recently, 8 institutions from our country, they have been included in the QS ranking. It is also a testimony of our achievement. The flagship schemes like Shamagra Shiksha Abhiyan, Priyam Shi School, Nipun Bharat, Vidya Pravesh, Priyam E-Vidya, Swayam, and the Academic Bank of Credits are revolutionizing how we teach, learn, and grow. Under the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership, education has become a vehicle of social justice, innovation, and national resurgence. His leadership has rekindled the national pride and accelerated India's march towards Vikshit Bharat. Dear graduating students, you are not just the products of an academic system. You are the torchbearer of a civilizational ideal. You have studied under the spiritual umbrella of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Holy Mother Sarada Devi, and Swami Vivekananda. Your role in this society is therefore not limited to professional success, but expanded to national and human upliftment. Let this be the lifelong reminder that true education is seva. True success is sacrifice. Whether you join the civil services, academia, or entrepreneurship, or the development sector, may your work reflect excellence infused with empathy. I express my deep gratitude to the revered monk and the teachers of this great institute. Through timeless effort, spiritual discipline, and silent dedication, you have nurtured not the scholars but seva yogis, warrior of light and wisdom. Your sacred model of integrating seva, that is the service, with the shiksha, that is education, deserves to be emulated in institutions across our nation. The Government of India deeply values your contribution to the vision of Viksit Bharat at the rate 2047, a developed India that is compassionate, inclusive, innovative, and rooted in dharma. In the words of Swami Vivekananda, take up one idea, make that idea your life, dream of it, live on that idea. This is the way to success. May we take up the idea of national resurgence through education, spirituality, and service. Let the flame lit here at Belur Math spread across the nation through universities, schools, panchayats, and policies, kindling minds and strengthening the souls. As we march towards Amrit Kal, may we never forget that the strength of the Bharat lies not only in its economy or infrastructure, but it is eternal ideals and inner awakening. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the graduating class. I offer my deepest gratitude to the monks and the faculty of this institute, and I assure you this government stands with institutions like yours as pillar of national transformation. Let us move forward together with Shakti, with Bhakti, and with Viveka. Vidyaya Amritam Ashnute. Thoughts, knowledge, and one attains immortality. Through knowledge, one attains immortality. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sudhakanta Majumdar, for a very well-prepared talk. You spoke about Atmana Mokshartham, the philosophy, the motto which guides the activities of the Ramakrishna Math and Mission. You spoke about the national education policy and how Ramakrishna Missions and Swamiji's educational ideas find a ready expression in these. You quoted Swamiji very often, and that's a very good thing to do, especially on today, the 4th of July, the day Swamiji attained Mahasamadhi. We now go to the next item of today's program, which is the benedictory address by Most Revered President Maharaj.
ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। नमस्ते यतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। My dear Swami Bhajananand ji, Swami Suviranand ji, Swami Atma Priyanand ji, Swami Sarvotmananda, Swami Kaleshananda, Guest Chief Dr. Sukanta Mazumdar, Guest of Honor Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghosh, other monks, brahmacharis, dear students, teachers, non-teaching staff, parents, and devotees. I convey my best wishes and blessings to all of you. It has always been my great pleasure to participate in any function of the Ramakrishna Mission, Vivekananda Educational and Research Institute, or Kemveri deemed university established by the Ramakrishna Mission at Belur Math, on the very grounds on which Swami Vivekananda trod, in actualization of his educational vision of blending harmoniously the best elements of the East and the West. In fact, he told his dear brother disciple, Swami Premanandji, just on the eve of his Mahasamadhi on 4th July 1902. Today is 4th July also. I quote, keeping the ancient Bharatiya wisdom tradition intact and blending it harmoniously with modern science, we should establish a university at Belur Math. Thus, we believe that this university, bearing his hallowed name, was founded by him at the divine command of his master, Sri Ramakrishna, on 4th July 1902, which is why we joyfully celebrate the university's birthday. On this day, 4th July, I am therefore delighted to be able to participate in this 20th Foundation Day of Swamiji's University. Swamiji's University, I say, because one of the great disciples of Swami Vivekananda, Josephine MacLeod, used to call it like that. And along with it, the annual convocation, which is being conducted every year uninterruptedly since inception. Perhaps a rare exception during the present time when disruption of convocations is unfortunately becoming the order of the day. Having been associated with the university project since the very inception, when Ramakrishna Mission submitted its application in December 2004, as Swami Atma Priyananda has already alluded, to the Government of India seeking approval for a university in Swami Vivekananda's hallowed name. Having witnessed the struggles and hiccups, the teething trouble that this university had to face in the few initial years, and how it overcame all the obstacles with ease by Sri Ramakrishna's divine grace at this ripe old age. Already they have told you why old age, what it is. It's my singular delight to see the steady growth of this university. My participation here, apart from that I was witness to the university's birth and steady growth, entering its 20s from teenage, he is as the president of the Ramakrishna Mission of governing body, which is the sponsoring society of the university. This fact makes me feel doubly joyful. It is well known and now a matter of history that Swami Vivekananda prophesied that Belur Mutt will blossom into a full-fledged university. We may recall here Swamiji's prophetic words uttered on the eve of his passing away in Mahasamadhi. I quote, "The spiritual impact which has come to Belur Mutt will last for 1500 years, and it will be a great university. Do not think I imagine it, I see it." His conversation with Swami Premanandji, which has also been alluded to, just on the eve of his passing away in Mahasamadhi on 4th July 1902, has already been alluded to. On another occasion, Swamiji wrote, "Now the aim is to gradually develop this Belur Mutt into an all-round university." On this joyous occasion, we particularly recall the gratefulness of the part played by Miss Josephine MacLeod, Swamiji's American disciple, albeit she choosing to call herself a friend of Vivekananda than a disciple, who gave the first donation of rupees 10,000 for the university project as early as in 1940s. We also respectfully pay homage to the other pioneers who were associated with this project, namely Swamiji's Madhavanandaji, Vireshwaranandaji, Vimuktanandaji, Ranganathanandaji, among others, who worked tirelessly to actualize Swamiji's vision of a university at Belur Mutt. It's my privilege, as it is of Swami Atma Priyananda, who served as the founding Vice Chancellor for 15 years from the beginning and is now serving as the Pro Chancellor, to join this blessed group and to have been able to contribute to the establishment and growth of the Swamiji's University, albeit infinitesimally. Swami Vivekananda's educational vision is a precious legacy, and on this occasion, may recall this legacy in his own powerful words. I read from his own words. The training by which the current and expression of will are brought under control and become fruitful is called education. Another words of him. The ideal of all education, all training should be man-making. Education is not the amount of information put into your brain and runs right there, undigested all your life. We must have life-building, man-making, character-making, assimilation of ideas. If you have assimilated 5 ideas and made them your life and character, you have more education than any man who has got by heart a whole library, which our scholars do nowadays, or during the days of the British we were doing. If education is identical with information, the libraries are the greatest sages in the world, and encyclopedias would be the rishis. Again, Swamiji says, we want that education by which character is formed, strength of mind is increased, the intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. What we want are the Western science coupled with Vedanta, Brahmacharya as the guiding motto, and also Shraddha and faith in one's own self. He again says, education is the manifestation of the perfection already in man. I look upon religion as the innermost core of education. Mind, I do not mean my own or anyone's else's opinion on religion. Religion is the manifestation of the divinity already in man. As regards the efforts of the Swamiji's University to actualize this educational vision, suffice it for me to say that the uniqueness of this university lies in that it is administered and run by the qualified monks of the Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission, who occupy key positions, as already told to you by Swami Atma Priyananda, like Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Registrar, Deputy Registrar, Assistant Registrar, Controller of Examinations, heads of some departments, etc. These monks, duly qualified as per UGC regulations and norms, perform their administrative duties along with academic activities like teaching and research. Following Swamiji's another exhortation, Swamiji said, in our country, the imparting of knowledge has always been through men of renunciation, that is, Tyagis. The charge of imparting knowledge could again fall upon the shoulders of Tyagis. Finally, I wish all the graduating students in front of me well in their future career, and firmly hope that they would prove worthy of the great legacy bequeathed to them by this university, and grow as men and women of impeccable character, devoted to the values of truth, purity, and selflessness, serve our beloved motherland, Bharat, in her march towards becoming a global power, not to dominate and compete, but to shower peace and benediction, goodwill and blessings on the world, which is already strife-torn, conflict-ridden, and panic-stricken. May Swami Vivekananda's stirring words be our constant inspiration in this endeavor. His constant inspiration, I read his own words. Let us work hard, my brethren. This is no time for sleep. On our work depends the coming up, the India of the future. She is there, ready, waiting. She is only sleeping. This is speaking at 1897. Now she has already woke up. We are all only to march along with her, leading her to greater and greater heights. Arise and awake, and see her seated here on her eternal throne, rejuvenated, more glorious than ever she was, this motherland of ours. Again he says, none can resist her anymore. No outward powers can hold her back anymore, for the infinite giant is rising to her feet. Once again, I convey my best wishes and blessings to all of you students in your future. Jai Ram Krishna, Jai Swamiji. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you, revered Maharaj. My humble pranams, our humble pranams to all of you. Maharaj spoke at length about the challenges once again, which had to be faced in founding this university, in making this dream a reality. He again gave us a summary of the various definitions of education given by Swamiji. And most of all, he has given us his words of blessings, of benediction. Thank you, Maharaj, once again. We will now release a wonderful book written by Swami Bhajananji Maharaj, our senior vice president. The book's title is Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, a Critical Study. Incidentally, revered Maharaj was one of our acharyas in the training center, and we have heard from him firsthand about his Patanjali. We have studied under him this Yoga Sutras in the training center. We wouldn't sit on, he was a very orthodox teacher. He wouldn't sit on the chair and table and sit like we are sitting now. He would squat on the floor, and we students also would squat on the floor and learn in the classroom. Thank you, Maharaj. Today it's a wonderful, it's a blessing for me to be involved in this release of this book today. We will go ahead with this. Thank you, Maharaj, for releasing the book. And now I would request Revered Maharaj to say a few words about the book and also give us a few words of benediction and blessing.
Before Revered Bhajanananda Maharaj says his words of benediction about this book, I will just read out the author's preface written by Swami Bhajanananda himself for this book. He writes, the present book titled Patanjali's Yoga Aphorism, a critical study, embodies the author's understanding of the immortal work of Maharshi Patanjali on the yoga philosophy, expressed by him in pithy language in the form of aphorisms, sutras. These aphorisms, sutras, have been the subject of study by millions of seekers over the centuries, and several commentaries have been written by the great scholars, saints, to expound these aphorisms. Interest in this study is growing in the present day, owing to the universal psychological and scientific approach of these sutras. Fascinated since boyhood by the depths and spiritual vitality of Patanjali's aphorisms, sutras, the author has been engaged in an in-depth study of these sutras in the light of more than a dozen commentaries thereon, including the recent one by Swami Vivekananda, the great yogi of the modern age. The present book is born of decades of such study and contemplation. It contains Patanjali's Yoga Sutras in original Sanskrit, English translations, copious notes based upon more than a dozen commentaries, some original reflections by the author based upon his insights born of reverential contemplation of these sutras. Then he talks briefly about the Kaivalyapada and the Vibhuti-pada. And in my publisher's note, I have mentioned about this very briefly. There's 2 sentences from that I will read out. Swami Bhajananda's magnum opus. Every word herein is born of intense saraswata sadhana, cultivation of knowledge as spiritual practice, decades of deep thought and contemplation. It may not be an exaggeration to say that Swami Bhajananandaji is an authority in the present times on Patanjali's Yoga Sutras in general and Patanjali's philosophy in particular. His luminous mind, coupled with his own insights arising from the certitude of inner experiences, as evidenced by his other writings published by us, has now brought to bear upon this immortal scripture of the yoga philosophy, namely Patanjali's Yoga Aphorisms, Sutras, a critical study, has engendered yet again this great treatise, his magnum opus. Readers of Swami Bhajananandaji's vast literary productions are well aware of his rare gift of simple, flowing style, capable of expressing abstruse spiritual and philosophical thoughts, of communicating complex ideas in a simple fashion, and that too in modern English, understandable by the rational modern minds. This treatise on Patanjali's Yoga Aphorism Sutras is no exception. It comes as a great gift to the modern readers who are familiar with Sanskrit, particularly when it comes to philosophical writings, and hence can claim little access to the original sources of the abstract subject of yoga philosophy, inasmuch as it enables them to enter with ease and confidence the great mansion of Patanjali's yoga system of philosophy and practice. We convey our thanks to Shantanu Nayak, Buddhadev Das, research scholars of our university in the Department of Sanskrit and Philosophy for their painstaking effort, as well as to Brahmachari Shubhadeep for his untiring labor of love in tenaciously working to get the manuscript press ready, minutely attending to every small detail to ensure that this publication sees the light of day. I end by quoting Swami Vivekananda once again in such efforts. Swamiji says, to put Hindu ideas into English and then make out a dry philosophy and intricate mythology, pure startling psychology, a religion that shall be easy, simple, popular, and at the same time meet the requirements of the highest minds is a task only those can understand who have attempted it. The dry Advaita must become living, poetic, and everyday life. Out of hopelessly intricate mythology must come concrete moral forms. Out of bewildering yogism must come the most scientific and practical psychology. And all this must be put in a form so that even a child may grasp it. And that is my life's work. Then we request Swami, Revered Swami Bhajanananda ji to say a few words on this occasion. And incidentally, I may say that we also had the first chapter of this book printed in a small booklet form. It's easy for people to grasp. Basic principles of Patanjali's yoga. Oh.
As we had said earlier, Dr. Sukanta Majumdar had said he had got earlier commitments and would like to leave us now. Thank you, Doctor, for being with us. We wish you well. Namaskars.
देवी सरस्वती वाजिनी मति दीनामवित्र अतो जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रुत्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः यत् प्रज्ञानम् उत चेतो धृतिश्च यत् ज्योतिरन्तर अमृतं प्रजासु यस्मान्न ऋते न कंचन वसतो न होगा कंचन कर्म क्रियते तन्मे मनः शिव संकल्पम अस्तु। আমার বক্তব্যটা বাংলায় বলবো। सर्वप्रथमे परम पूजनीय प्रेसिडेंट महाराजेर चरणे भक्तिपूर्ण प्रणाम निवेदन करी। तारपरे जनरल सेक्रेटरी महाराज ओ आत्मप्रियानंद जी के सश्रद्धा नमस्कार जानाई। तारपरे माननीय मंत्री सुकांता मजुमदार महाशय एवं माननीय जस्टिस पिनाकी चंद्र घोष महाशय के हमार आंतरिक नमस्कार जानाई। ई सभा मंडपे उपस्थित सकल के हमार शुभेच्छादि जानाई। आखिर ये अनुष्ठाने अंशग्रहण करते पेरे ये अनुष्ठान माने ये कन्वोकेशन अनुष्ठाने अंशग्रहण करते पेरे निजे के धन्य मने करছি। ये रामकृष्ण आरकेएम वेरी একটি নিজস্ব বৈশিষ্ট্য আছে। এই ধরনের অনেক ইউনিভার্সিটিগুলো আজকাল বেরিয়েছে, কিন্তু এই আরকেএম বেরি একটি নিজস্ব বৈশিষ্ট্য আছে। প্রথমত এই ইউনিভার্সিটি ভারতীয় সংস্কৃতির একটা ধারক ও বাহক হিসাবে কাজ করে আসছে। আমাদের ভারতীয় সংস্কৃতি সনাতন শাস্ত্রের উপর প্রতিষ্ঠিত। স্বামীজির নামাঙ্কিত এই ইউনিভার্সিটি সেই সনাতন সংস্কৃতি ও শাস্ত্রের উপর प्रतिष्ठित पाठ्यक्रम एवं গবেষণা করে চলেছে নিরন্তর। দ্বিতীয়ত, এই প্রতিষ্ঠান বিজ্ঞান ও সংস্কৃতির মধ্যে সামঞ্জস্য রাখতে চেষ্টা করেছে। আপনারা অনেকে নাহলে কেউ কয়েকজন নিশ্চয় শুনেছেন স্টিফেন জে গোল্ড। স্টিফেন জে গোল্ডের নাম। উনি কয়েক বছর আগে শরীর রেখেছিলেন। স্টিফেন জে গোল্ড, উনি এভলিউশনারি বায়োলজিস্ট ছিলেন। উনি রিলিজিয়ন অ্যান্ড সায়েন্স ওটাকে আলাদা ম্যাজিস্টেরিয়া বলে উল্লেখ করেছেন। ম্যাজিস্টেরিয়া মানে authoritative realm. Though একটা religion and the other is religion is based on higher the intuitive perception, and the other is science, which deals with empirical truths, empirical world. तो द्वितीयत ये प्रतिष्ठान विज्ञान और संस्कृति मध्य সামঞ্জস্য রাখতে চেষ্টা করেছে। আমি স্টিফেন জে গোল্ডের কথা বলেছিলেন। উনি বলেছিলেন দুটো this science and religion, they belong to two different realms of truth. He called it non-overlapping magisteria, NOMA. NOMA means non-overlapping magisteria. That is the religion and science. They belong to two different authoritative fields of authority. Even Christian missionaries were apnara aneke janena, but there are several books in which Christian missionaries themselves have accepted Swami Vivekananda as his attempt to harmonize religion and science. So that is the second point. तृतीयत, यूनिवर्सिटी प्रत्येक पाठ्यक्रम निज गुणे स्वतंत्र विभिन्न कैंपस से पठित ये पाठ्यक्रमগুলি স্বাধীনভাবে চিন্তা করতে শিখিয়ে পাশাপাশি বিভিন্ন আত্মনির্ভরতা গড়ে তোলে। চতুর্থত, এই ইউনিভার্সিটির হাত ধরে মানে ইউনিভার্সিটির মাধ্যমে সংস্কৃত ভাষা যেমন একদিকে প্রচার ও প্রসার লাভ করেছে, তেমনি অন্যদিকে এই দেবভাষা গবেষণার মাধ্যমে সংস্কৃত সাহিত্য ভাণ্ডারকে সমৃদ্ধ করে চলেছে। পঞ্চমত, এই প্রতিষ্ঠান মানে RKM বেরি প্রতিষ্ঠান Vedanta Darshan, Yoga, rural development, modern agriculture and technology, property, शिक्षार द्वारा समाजे सर्वस्तरेर মানুষের প্রগতির পাশাপাশি এই সব শিক্ষার ব্যবহারিক প্রয়োগের অন্তরঙ্গের বাস্তবায়িত করতে চেষ্টা করে যে বাকি আমি যারা ডিগ্রি এগুলো পেয়ে ইউনিভার্সিটি থেকে কর্তৃত্ব পেয়ে যারা বেরোচ্ছে ওদের প্রতি বলছি যে মূল্যবোধ এবং নীতিগুলি তোমাদেরকে এই প্রতিষ্ঠান শিখিয়েছে তা জীবনে প্রতিটি পদক্ষেপে তোমাদেরকে পথ দেখাবে কেবলমাত্র সাফল্য অর্জন নয় জীবনের উদ্দেশ্য শুধু not merely attainment of success সাফল্য অর্জন শুধু নয় পাশাপাশি একজন উত্তম মানুষ হওয়ার চেষ্টা করতে হবে everyone should struggle to become an ideal person, at least a morally inspired person. তোমাদের প্রতিভা ও কাজ সমাজকে অনুপ্রাণিত করতে হবে নিজেকে আরো উন্নত করার মধ্য দিয়ে চারপাশে মানুষকে অনুপ্রাণিত করতে হবে আমার চশমা গোলমাল করছে এই চশমাটা ঠিক নাই নতুন চশমা এখনো পাইনি এই পুরোনো চশমাই ব্যবহার করছি ওটাতে ঠিক মতো পড়তে পারছি না I'm sorry for this. তোমাদের জ্ঞানের আলো ছড়িয়ে পড়ে তোমাদের ভবিষ্যৎ উজ্জ্বল ও সাফল্যময় হোক শ্রী শ্রী ঠাকুর এবং শ্রী শ্রী মা স্বামীজির কাছে এটাই আমার প্রার্থনা এই প্রার্থনা জানিয়ে আমার বক্তব্যটা শেষ করলাম নমস্কার
Many thanks, Maharaj, for your very touching effort to speak to us. As you said, the culprit has been your spectacles. I hope your sevaks could have given you a better spectacle earlier before the convocation, so you could have read it. You could have read the full text. Anyway, whatever little we could collect from Maharaj's speech today, he touched about some of the unique aspects of this university, about how it tries to mix the sacred and the secular, then the import of the Sanskrit language, and how even Christian missionaries accept and want to follow Swamiji's teachings. Thank you very much, Maharaj. And now we come to the next item of today's convocation program, which is addressed by the special guest of honor, Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghosh. But before he starts his speech, I would like to say a few words by way of introduction, though I feel that many of you to be knowing about him already. Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghosh is a retired judge of the Supreme Court of India. In fact, He is the fifth generation lawyer of a renowned family of lawyers. After finishing his schooling at the Ramakrishna Mission Vidyapeeths at Devghar and Purulia, louder, louder, louder. There are two schools. Thank you. So he did his BCom from the St. Xavier's College in Kolkata, then Calcutta, and LLB at University of Calcutta. He qualified as attorney of law and began legal practice in 1976, primarily in the Calcutta High Court. He was elevated to the permanent judge post Calcutta High Court in July 1997. After serving as Chief Justice of the Andhra Pradesh High Court, he was appointed Judge of the Supreme Court of India on 8th March 2013. He served there until retirement on 27th May 2017. Justice Pinaki Ghosh holds the unique distinction of becoming the first Lokpal of the country on 19th March 2019, 19 March 19. And the President of India, the then President of India, administered to him the oath of office on the 23rd of March of that year. And subsequently on May 22nd, 2022, he retired from that post of Lokpal due to his superannuation. He serves or has served either as president or vice president of many managing committees of the branches of the Ramakrishna Mission. More famously, the Institute of Gold Park, the Institute of Culture at Gold Park, Somaji's Ancestral House, Sikra Kulingram near Bashirhat, the birthplace of Swami Brahmanandaji, Sri Ramakrishna's Manas Putra. And just this morning, he told me that yesterday he attended a meeting at our Rahara Center. He's also the president of the subcommittee of Shikshan Mandir, an autonomous college of the Shardapet unit, of the Shardapet branch of the Ramakrishna Mutt, adjacent to Belur Mutt. This morning, I also came to know that he is emeritus professor of law at the National Law College at the National Law University in Shillong, and also chairman of the Judicial Inquiry Committee of Hyderabad. He was a member of the National Human Rights Commission during his tenure as the judge of the Calcutta High Court. He was executive chairman of the West Bengal Legal Services Authority and the Andaman and Nicobar Legal Services Authority. He served as a member of the Executive Committee of the National University of Juridical Sciences at Calcutta and, as the nominee of the Chief Justice of India. Now, Justice Pinaki Ghosh, you must excuse me, there are so many things to be said about you. But if I persist, I cannot continue this program on time. But my only request to you is not to send me a contempt notice for this transgression. I now request you to give your speech of chairman's address. Please come.
Swami Vivekananda said, I belong to several generations of lawyers. So his father was also a Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court. So there's a tradition, and his son is also, I think, studying law. So the generations of lawyers continues.
My humble pranam to revered President Maharaj Ji, Bhajanananda Ji Maharaj, Swami Shubhirananda Ji Maharaj, Attopriyananda Ji Maharaj, Sarvathamananda Ji Maharaj, Kaleshananda Ji Maharaj, and all the Maharaj who are present here. Most of them I can tell you, I know most of them for a long time. I must express my gratitude to give me a chance to come here and to attend today's 20th annual convocation of the Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Educational and Research Institute. It's a deemed university. I've been working my mind on the saying of Swamiji, which is incorporated in the invitation. I quote, "The spiritual impact that has come to Belur Math will last 1500 years, and it will be a great university rooted in the ancient Indian spiritual wisdom and blending it harmoniously with the modern scientific knowledge. A university should be established at Belur Math," unquote. Now, everybody knows nowadays which is happening in this country. My dear friends who are now today will be admitted to your degrees and other things. You have also watching every day what is happening, and you know, either from the news or for any other source, where you are standing today. In my opinion, the youth of India today is facing a complex set of challenges stemming from a combination of factors related to education, employment, social issues, and the impact of rapid modernization. A sense of stress, frustration, and a search for purpose amidst an ever-changing society is boggling the mind of the students and the youth of the country. The factor fueling the statement of mind is that there has been a decline in traditional values, getting swayed away with materialism and Western influences, contributing to a sense of moral and ethical drift among the students and youth. This is further complicated by the lack of a strong, unifying ideology or value system to guide them. I am sure that the students of this university has specifically got this chance to get the views in these qualities which you have got, the ideas of Swami Vivekananda, and you must able to bring it is in your mind and which should circulate in your blood till you are alive and till you can give certain things to this country. The high unemployment rates, especially among the educated youth, are a major concern. Accepting that there are so many other things like drug and alcohol abuse, exposure to harmful content online, and safety concerns, particularly for girls, add to the challenges faced by the students and the youth of the country. Many young people express a feeling of being lost or lacking a clear sense of purpose in life, despite their potential and drive. The growing generation gaps and parental pressures to conform to specific career paths or lifestyles are also creating additional stress and conflict. These things have been observed by me in my career for last 50 years, either on the bench or as a lawyer, pursuing the matters before the courts. The factors leading to this precarious situation among the students and youth, I would say especially youth of India, are many and bewildering. Extent of unemployment is one of them and is also degenerating the healthy mental fabric of the youth and tacitly and also overtly drifting the youth astray. Swamiji had great faith and hope in the youth of India. He envisioned education as a transformative process focused on character building, intellectual expansion, and spiritual awakening, which will ultimately lead to self-realization. He believed education should empower individuals to stand on their own feet, both literally and metaphorically, by fostering self-confidence, strength of mind, and the ability to contribute to society. He used to emphasize that to be called proper education, it should include more than mere study of some subjects, memorizing the facts, and getting through examinations. Here I must say that the parents' ignorance, please, I am using the word parents' ignorance because I have seen that, I have watched that, is also taking huge toll of the otherwise vibrant and intelligent mental fabric of the youth. We are the parents. I am not making out of me. The parents, including myself, we are unreasonable, possessive with respect to the career that their children should take without regard to the capabilities and aspirations of the children. That's the reason I have referred to Swamiji, who believed the education was that education which helps one only to earn one's livelihood is not a great value. He asked, what is education? Is it mere acquiring the knowledge to manage to get some or the other employment to live? He answered, I quote, to me, the very essence of education is concentration of mind, not the collecting the facts, unquote. Apart from the fact that some students or youth is drafting towards wrongful and illegal way of life, such as addiction to drugs, smuggling, indulging unsocial activities, certain section of students is unable to take challenge in the life. For small and large, youth is taking extreme steps out of frustration and out of fear of societal stigma. I have seen the matters came before me. The students of IITs, students of very renowned colleges, universities, they are taking the path to remove them from this earth. Do I take it that it is an education which they have been taught during their students' life? I'm sure you will not agree with me. You will say, no, that's not the actual education. The education will give you, as Swamiji said, that not only the education, the very essence of the education is your concentration of mind. So why do we care that what is our result on that day? Or whether by virtue of our results, we must get a chance to the big company? That's no matter. You can reach to the top if you have positivity in yourself. I can tell you, except twice or thrice, I can tell you I stood first or second. Yes, in the last examination in my career, yes, I did. But the whole of my career in the school, etc., first, second, it is nothing. The first, you have to stand in your life with your confidence, with your love and affection, and what you can give to the society. You have to help the people for their betterment. That is your education. You must become a human being. And this becoming of a human being was the education as has been stated by Swamiji. I must tell you, all this lack of knowledge towards life takes us to a different path, which should not have been followed by us ever in our life. Swamiji's word to be followed. If you can do it, it's all right. It will be treated as your success. If you failed, it is nothing but an experience to guide the others. We have to follow that. And I am sure by that process, all the students of this university will go to the top of the country, wherever he will go. That's my prayer to Thakur, Ma and Swamiji, that they will hold your hands everywhere, wherever you go. Education must be such as to inject hope, power and vision from the lives of innumerable personalities in the history who with their wisdom and valor overcome the struggles in life and stood as torch bearers in the society. The students, you are going out of your university today after this convocation. You are not only will be the torch bearer. I am sure that you will be the social architect of the society in future days. My congratulations to each of you. But before that, I must tell you that Indian society is one which has been in existence for times immemorial. Many saints and scholars have guided the society. Then why should you not be able to do that? You ask yourself that question. And be positive and think of yourself. Yes, you will do it. And we can do it. The positivity is this. If you present a half glass of water, somebody will come and tell you there is no water excepting this half. Or somebody will tell something else. But the thing is sure that it is nothing. The positivity, no, there is some water. So you have to learn in that way. And I am sure you have already been guided by your all faculty members, etc. here. They are all erudite. They can tell you everything. But I will only tell one thing. Whatever you will do, you must do with love and to do good to others. Then I am sure that you can do everything in your life and you can get a great success. I don't wish to say anything further because time is short. Yes. And I pray again for the betterment of your everything to Sri Ramakrishna, Sri Ma Sarada, and Swamiji. I cannot tell now before you, as we read Constitution of the people, for the people, by the people. But it is your duty, since you are coming out from this university, to make it, and the people will say, for Swamiji is for the people, of the people and by the people. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghosh, for putting Swamiji's words so forcefully to this audience. He spoke at length about the challenges facing today's youth and highlighted how parental stress contributes a lot in no small measure to this. Before we go on to the next program, commenting on Judge Pinaki's speech just now, he told you about be positive, you can do anything, you can achieve anything you want in life. It reminds me of Swamiji's quotation, Swamiji's teaching. If the mind is intensely eager, everything can be accomplished. Mountains can be made to crumble into atoms. So please remember that. Now we come to the most awaited aspect of today's convocation, the Vice Chancellor's admission to the new graduates to their respective degrees. Please, Vice Chancellor Maharaj.
And the graduating students should stand up. I'll give the declaration. As per the authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of this university, I hereby admit you to your degrees and diplomas with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining, for which you have duly qualified by satisfying all the program requirements. Further, I charge you to always strive to adhere to the spirit and letter of the noble vows that you have taken on this occasion to build your lives upon the bedrock of impeccable character, thus proving worthy of this university, bearing the hallowed name of Sri Ramakrishna and Swami Vivekananda. Thank you. You may be seated now.
We were to start with the administration of oath just now by Swami Atma Priyanandaji Maharaj, the Pro Chancellor, but a slight change in program. I would request our Chancellor, Swami Suviranji Maharaj, General Secretary of the Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission, to give his Chancellor's address.
Namaste Yatirajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukha Sarupayo Swamine Tapoharine. Srimad Swami Gautamananda Ji Maharaj, the most revered president of the Ramakrishna order. Srimad Swami Bhajanananda Ji, revered Vice President of Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission, Dr. Sukanta Mojumdar, Honorable Minister of State for Education, and also Development of Northeastern States donor who was here with us about half an hour back. Honorable Justice Sri Pinaki Chandra Ghosh, the first Lokpal of India, Padma Sri Sridhar Bembu, although he was with us online. My dear Swami Atma Priyananda Ji, the Pro-Chancellor of RKM Bheri and the founder, Vice-Chancellor of this respected Institute of Eminence. Swami Sarvottamananda Ji, the present Vice-Chancellor, and Swami Kaleshananda, the Registrar, very learned members of the faculty, very dear brother monks, and brahmacharyans, and most importantly, sisters and brothers who are students of this esteemed institute and present here today to receive their degrees. I am really glad to be amidst you in this 20th convocation ceremony of the Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Educational and Research Institute. I would like to convey my heartiest congratulations to the steers of this convocation, the graduating students as well as their proud parents. Swami Vivekananda once envisioned a university emerging from the sacred grounds of Belur Math, a hub of new age spiritual movements. His vision and message have been faithfully carried forward by his successors and our esteemed predecessors. On April 24, 1963, revered Swami Madhavanandaji Maharaj, the then president of Ramakrishna Order, announced at a press conference at Belur Math that akin to the rise of Nalanda and Vikramshila under Buddhist monasticism, an endeavor was underway to establish a university under the Ramakrishna Mission at Belur Math. We witnessed the realization of this vision with the birth of Vivekananda University on July 4, 2005. The university had an excellent start and continues to strive for excellence despite various challenges. However, we must not become complacent. Our goal is to compete with India's top universities and achieve global recognition in rankings such as the National Institutional Ranking Framework, NIRF, QS World University Rankings, Times Higher Education, or Shanghai Ranking. Given our remarkable performances so far, I am optimistic that we will achieve high standings. We must continue to push forward, aiming to once again establish a center of knowledge that transcends national boundaries, much like Nalanda became a millennium-long hub of wisdom. Let's not assume that operating a university is the sole culmination of our endeavors. Swami Vivekananda's vision, born from the sacred institutions of the great master in his final days, cannot conclude so narrowly. Indeed, we have miles to go before we sleep. Let us meditate on our holy trio and seek their benevolent blessings, enabling us to serve as their true instruments in constructing a grand Mahavihara, a university of distinctive uniqueness, a university of distinctive uniqueness, that is Mahavihara. That was once Vivekananda's vision and is now the sadhana of our time. The convocation ceremony of any institution undeniably marks a watershed moment in its students' lives. This is particularly true for students of the Ramakrishna Mission Institute. Having spent 5 or more years studying in a serene academic environment, you now step into a vast external world, profoundly different from the life at the university. The real test surely begins now. I'm not referring to any academic test. You have, without doubt, become highly skilled individuals in your respective fields of study. The degrees you receive today speak volumes about your acquired proficiencies. However, the crucial question is, Have you also become unselfish individuals during the course of your studentship here in this university? Is a question that poses you. Let us take a moment to reappreciate this educational ideology of Swamiji, to which you have undoubtedly been exposed during your years of study here. Swami Vivekananda, during his triumphal lecture tour from Colombo to Almora, after returning from the West, declared, I quote, "Education is not the amount of information that is put into your brain and runs riot there, undigested all your life. We must have life building, man making, character making, assimilation of ideas. If you have assimilated 5 ideas and made them your life and character, you have more education than any man who has got by heart a whole library." Swami Vivekananda posited that education is the discipline through which a current of will and expression are brought under control, rendered effective, and made fruitful. Naturally, this perspective on education inherently raises the question of character. In today's context, the question of career also becomes relevant. While education, career, and character might appear contradictory, they are in fact complementary. Education extends far beyond mere information. It is a complex endeavor aimed at consciously training individuals to love and appreciate truth, beauty, and goodness, and to develop their intellectual faculties to discern eternal values. As Dr. S. Radhakrishnan wisely stated in his work, Education and Spiritual Freedom, he writes, I quote, "True knowledge is not information which can be conveyed from mind to mind, but a state of personality to be created by oneself. If we are to train a few youth of the society, we must teach them not only one's role, the obligations and rights of individuals, but their making and value for life. The aim of education in India has been initiation into the higher life of spirit." Quoted. Therefore, the integration of human values is crucial for imparting quality to education. This integration, in turn, fosters in youth a love for truth, beauty, and goodness, which enhances both their personal and professional lives. Educated youth today must learn to control their minds and assimilate knowledge in their fields of study while upholding the eternal values of truth, beauty, and goodness. Values are inherently social in both their origin and manifestation. As society grows more complex, the need for these values becomes even greater. Consider India. Moral and spiritual values cannot be left solely to the home and community. School education in India appears to have adopted a neutral stance towards fundamental values, and communities often lack the time to instill them. This makes it imperative for educational curricula to include the inculcation and awareness of basic values as a central component. Only then can education foster comprehensive character development and integrity, leading to a truly meaningful life. To lead a fruitful life, we must balance individual aspirations with societal needs, and this depends on strong values. While various committees and commissions have been established with the genuine intention of introducing value education based on religion, a lack of political will has prevented any real progress. Our Minister of Education is here. Unfortunately, right now he is not here, but I am sure he will get my message. I hope he will give his peace of mind to this problem. Regardless of whether we formalize a value education scheme, everyone naturally imbibes some values during their development. A child cannot grow in a vacuum. Children are exposed to numerous values, both positive and negative. If we fail to provide sound values, a child will inevitably adopt unhealthy ones. Indian society currently faces this risk. Our hesitation and the failure of our planners to establish a clear value system are really concerning. As an individual strives to actualize their potential, they must discern which values to assimilate and which to discard. Without this understanding, they cannot become a useful member of the society. Swami Vivekananda gives us a wonderful solution to the conflict between individual values and social values. This idea is Atmanomokshartham Jagadhitacho, which was told by someone else before me, for one's own liberation and for the good of the world. The Sanskrit word cho has many connotations. Atmanomokshartham jagadhitayo cho. This cho has many connotations. It must be used here as a conjunction. The two ideas must assimilate and supplement each other. Here we get a solution to the conflict between the individual and the society. Today's youth face a bewildering array of conflicting values, leaving them uncertain about the choices they should make. Within society itself, destructive forces like corruption, religious fundamentalism, casteism, and narrow separatist motives are misguiding them. Educational institutions must actively combat these influences by providing young people with alternative role models to steer them in the right direction. Failing in this crucial task of instilling the right values could spell disaster for future generations. Moreover, while the current generation is deeply immersed in technology and science, which is undeniably vital for national development, we must remember that Swami Vivekananda viewed science in a broader sense. He emphasized that science and Vedanta must be intrinsically linked. This coupling means spiritual philosophy should possess a scientific rigor, and science in turn must express itself in the language of human welfare. The holistic perspective is crucial when considering education as a modern concept. Dear graduates, never overlook that it is to this glorious educational lineage that you belong. Never overlook the huge responsibility this unique university is parting with you. From now on, you would be carrying the banner of this glorious legacy, which will prove your worth as the alumnus of this institute. Keep it aloft through through the quest for knowledge, through the combat to earn a high quality character, through the earnestness to reach the marginalized for their upliftment, you will have to become a veritable warrior in this Dharmakshetra. Before I wrap up, I congratulate Swami Atmapriyanandaji, the Pro-Chancellor of this great esteemed university, and also the Vice Chancellor, Swami Sarvottomanandaji. My laudations to the both of them for their dedicated service towards the noble cause. Also, my gratitude to both of them for having remembered me for this excellent occasion. We are grateful to most revered President Maharaj, revered Swami Bhajanananda ji, our revered Vice President Maharaj, for sanctifying this occasion by their holy presence. We offer our most respectful pranams at their holy lotus feet. Once again, I wish you all success to all young boys and girls sitting here. All the best to our graduates. May they do their best in the future life to come. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Revered Maharaj, for your Chancellor's address. As I remember my students every year, our General Secretary Maharaj Swami Suviranand ji has spent his entire life in education institutions of the Ramakrishna Mission. So his words carry the force of conviction. Students would do well to follow whatever he has told you. He reminds you of your being aware of your pedigree. You are graduating from the Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Institute. So the world will recognize you for your contributions. Be aware of that. And now, I would request we are very fortunate to have Maharaj's blessings today, spontaneous blessings. Thank you, Revered Maharaj. Pranams on behalf of all of us. Just a minute or two, just 1 minute or two. We will have the administration of oath to students by Pro Chancellor Swami Atma Priyanandaji. He is just seeing off Revered Maharaj. So in the meanwhile, I think I can give some upadeshas to you also in this spare time. You have heard a lot today about how you should mix the heart and the head. In this connection, I remember an ancient teaching by Bhartrihari, a 5th century poet, grammarian, and philosopher, who had said, Paropakaraya phalante vrikshaha, paropakaraya vahanti nadyaha, paropakaraya duhanti gavaha, paropakaratam idam shariram. And in today's world, Swamiji gives the same message with the power of a thunderbolt. They alone live who live for others. The rest are more dead than alive. And now the administration of oath by our Pro Chancellor, please.
May I request all the graduating students to please rise in their seats. And please look at the sheet which is given to you containing some mantras. Keep it in your hand. I don't expect you to repeat because we are not practiced. So you carefully listen, mentally repeat if possible, and mentally pledge that you will faithfully follow these. At least read it once in a while, not keep it aside. So I'm reading out these 5 mantras, Dikshanta Pratigya. All of you must be remembering your days when you were inducted into this university, there you took some vows called Vidyarthi Vrata. Mune ache to? Bhule gecho? So that was uttered in the beginning. It's called Upakrama, at the beginning. Now we are going to end it, this Upasamhara. This is the Shadavida Linga in Mimamsa philosophy. You begin with that and then end with the same idea. Nigamanam means firmly fixing the idea in your hearts and minds. There are 5 here, following the same pattern as the Vidyarthi Vrata. One relates to the body and maintaining good health. Second is about study and sharing the knowledge with others. The third is about truthfulness. Fourth, about unselfishness. And the last one is about becoming a healthy and extremely positive component of an organization, gelling with the organization. Individually, you may be great, but unless you gel with a team, you will not be successful. This is the problem with many of the people who are great geniuses also. So these are the 5. I will read slowly and briefly tell the meaning, which is the other side of the sheet, in English. Pratham mantra. Shariramadhyam khalu dharma sadhanam iti niti vakyam avadharya shrama kshama seva samartha niroga shariraya swasthya palana paro bhavitumaham yatha sadhyam yutishye. Prayer. Tejosi tejomaya dehi Viryamasi viryam mayi dehi Balamasi balam mayi dehi Ojosi ojo mayi dehi Manyurasi manyum mayi dehi Sahosi saho mayi dehi Peshoyo me lohasama bhavantu Snayavo me ayam siva bhavantu Hridayam me vajrasaram bhavatu. Brief English meaning. Contemplating the wise dictum that the body is the first and foremost instrument for the practice of dharma, I will strive my best to follow all the rules relating to the maintenance of good health, to develop a strong and healthy physique that is capable of hard work and service. Prayer. O Lord, you are the embodiment of illumined understanding. Grant me a pure and luminous mind. You are the embodiment of fortitude. Grant fortitude unto me. You are the embodiment of the ojas, life energy. Grant ojas unto me. You are the embodiment of indignation, anger against injustice. Grant me the strength to stand up against injustice. You are the embodiment of forbearance. Grant me forbearance. May I be endowed with muscles of iron and nerves of steel, inside which dwells a mind that is like the thunderbolt. Dvitiya mantra. Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam iti shrutivachanam avadharya swadhyaya parayano ज्ञान यज्ञ निष्ठः सर्वदा भवितुमहं यथा साध्यं यतिष्ये मेधा देवी जुषमाना न आगाद् विश्वाची भद्रा सुमनस्य माना त्वया जुष्टानुदमाना दुरुक्तान् बृहद्वदेम विदथे सुवीराः. English meaning. Contemplating the Upanishadic dictum, namely, do not neglect study and teaching. I will always strive my best to be devoted to study, cultivation and sharing of my knowledge with others. Prayer. May the goddess of Medha, the subtle intelligence capable of intuiting higher truths, who is profound and capable of delving deep into any branch of knowledge, who is the source of all the goodness and well-being, full of benediction, being delighted, come to us. O Devi, may we who had been enjoying useless speech like gossip, rumor mongering, etc., before you came into our hearts, become enlightened by being blessed by you and become capable of engaging in elevating and ennobling discussions in the company of your heroic sons and disciples and of expressing the supreme truth. Tritiya mantra. Satyame vajayate nanratam satyena pantha vitato devayanaha iti shrutivakyam avadharya kayena manasa vacha satyaparayano bhavitumaham yatha sadhyam yatisye asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityor ma amritam gamaya. English meaning, contemplating the Upanishadic dictum, namely, truth alone triumphs, not untruth. The divine path extends through truth. I will strive my utmost to be devoted to truth in all possible ways, in body, speech, and mind. Prayer, from untruth, lead me into truth. From darkness, lead me into light. From death, lead me unto immortality. Chaturtha mantra. Parahitaya pararthaya yajivati saeva jivati anye tu jivan mritaha iti Srimad Vivekananda Swaminam sumahad vasanam samsmritya nichata krurata dambhikatadi malina swartha santatir vihaya udaracheta vinayi shraddhavan नरनारायण सेवानिष्ठो भवितुमहं यथा साध्यं यतिष्ये यान्यनवद्यानि कर्माणि तानि सेवितव्यानि नो इतराणि आत्मोपम्येन सर्वत्र समं पश्यति योऽर्जुन सुखं वा यदि वा दुःखं स योगी परमो मतः इति श्रुतिस्मृत्यादेशवचनजातं तथा आत्मवत् सर्वभूतेषु सम्पश्येत् इति ईशकृष्णवाक्यञ्च अनुष्ठानपरायणेन सदैव मया भाव्यम्. English meaning, remembering the wonderful great saying of Swami Vivekananda, namely, they alone live who live for others, the rest are more dead than alive. I will strive my utmost to renounce all debasing selfish emotions like pettiness, cruelty, conceit, etc., and become large-hearted, humble, endowed with Shraddha, devoted to the service of all beings as embodiments of the divine. May I devoutly follow the sayings of the Vedas and the Gita, as well as of the Jesus Christ, and always try to live up to them. These teachings are, only those works that are blemishless should be performed and not any other. Taittiriya Upanishad. O Arjuna, one who has the sameness of vision everywhere, looking upon everything, be it pleasurable or painful, as the image of one's own self, he is the supreme yogi, Bhagavad Gita. Do unto others as you would, they would do unto you, the Holy Bible. Last mantra and the Pancham mantra. Suparichalita samhati shaktireva samaja kalyana nidanam ataha aikya pratishtha mulakan samhati shakti jagaranatmakan sangachhadvam samvadadvam samvo manam sijanatam saha viryankaravavahe ma vidvishavahe इत्यादि श्रुत्यादेशानवधार्य सदुपाय परहसन्नहं समाजभुक्तैः सर्वैः ऐक्यबद्धो भवितुं bahujana hitaya, bahujana sukhaya, yatha sadhyam yatishye. The welfare of society depends upon well-managed organizational power. Therefore, contemplating the following Vedic edicta that seek to establish unity of purpose, arouse the power of unified thought and action, namely, may you all march forward together. May your speech have a common focus. May your minds and thoughts vibrate in unison. May we strive together in a common endeavor. May there be no disharmony between us. I will always, in all circumstances, strive my utmost to function harmoniously and with perfect understanding and unison with all my colleagues, co-workers, fellow travelers in life, for the welfare of the many, for the happiness of the many. Concluding prayer. संकल्पेषु येषु परमात्मा मे सहायो भवतु येषु मे भवतु शुभाय भवतु शिवाय भवतु क्षेमाय तस्मै परमात्मने नमः ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि परासुव यद् भद्रं तन्म आसुव ॐ शान्तिः 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 श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु. Meaning, may the Supreme Being always help me to be faithful to these vows which I have now taken. May the Supreme Being be compassionate and auspicious to me in my endeavor to keep these vows. O effulgent Being, remove all my blemishes and grant unto me all that is auspicious and good. Om, peace, peace, peace. May this whole exercise be an offering unto Sri Ramakrishna. So please remember these vows, keep this sheet with you and read it whenever possible, if possible every day. And remember, as far as possible, yatha sadhyam, to maintain and keep these vows, then your life will be a glorious exception to what you see now in the present day world. And with the blessings of Sri Ramakrishna, Sarada Devi, and Swami Vivekananda, you will be shining beacon lights, showing the path of illumination, cultivation of secure and spiritual knowledge, and the awakening of the consciousness of all those around you. Wherever you are, whatever you do, you belong to this institute. Remember this. You may please sit down. A small announcement. I have sent the circular to all of you on the 20th anniversary of this Foundation Day. We are starting an alumni network. Everything will be digital. And I sent out circulars to everybody. You have a small caution deposit with us. So I have requested you to allow us to use this as a subscription, biennial subscription for the alumni network. Some students are feeling slightly uneasy because money goes. And I know why I did this was because the caution deposit which your parents paid, not you paid, now returned to you, I know where it will go. It will go for partying. It will go around for enjoying yourselves. But please do contribute. Those who have not said no, there was a thought that we should take consent from all of you. I said it will be a default. It will be the Alumni Association subscription. Somebody doesn't want it, then we'll try to persuade them. Be part of the alumni network. Even if you can't pay now, we will keep knocking you. We have the email addresses, and you should be part of this alumni network. Be always connected to Sri Ramakrishna, Sharada Devi, and Vivekananda, Brahmananda, and others. Through this network, may your life and endeavor be glorious. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maharaj, for administering the oath to the students, and more particularly for the powerful words of encouragement and inspiration. We now come to another pleasant task of this convocation ceremony. Award of prizes and medals to the toppers and conferment to degrees and diplomas. I request Swami Shastra Vidyananda, controller of examinations, to please take over from here.
I am glad to announce the names of the 397 candidates from Belur, Narendrapur and Ranchi campuses of our university who are qualified for the award of the degrees and diplomas. In this 20th annual convocation ceremony, the degrees to be awarded to 15 PhD candidates, 281 MSc integrated MA, MSc candidates, 87 BSc, BA honors, BVoc candidates, and the postgraduate diploma and diploma to be awarded to 14 candidates. First, I will call the gold medal candidates, toppers, first rank holder, Uddalok Mukherjee, Belur campus, MSc in Big Data Analytics. Then Ayantanu Laha, Belur MSc in Computer Science, Gaurav Chaudhary, Belur MSc in Mathematics, the prize, gold medal, topper certificate, complete works of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas, toppers prize instituted by Sri Subodh Krishna Roy Chaudhary, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Biswas. Toppers candidates are requested to come forward. Then Ayantanu Laha, Belur campus, MSc in Computer Science. Gold medal, topper certificate, complete works of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas, toppers prize instituted by Sri Subodh Krishna Roy Chaudhary, Sri Jyoti Prakash Ghosh, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Biswas. Gaurav Chaudhary, MSc in Mathematics, Belur campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, complete works of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas, Thakurma Swamiji photos, toppers prize instituted by Sri Miss Uma Basu, Dr. Sapon Kumar Datta, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Biswas. Debraj Banerjee, MSc in Physics, Belur campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, complete works of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas, Sobarani De Memorial Memento, Thakurma Swamiji photo, toppers prize instituted by Srimati Kalpana Sarkar, Sri Somnath Sarkar, Miss Uma Basu, Sri Sapon Kumar De, Sri Sapon Kumar Datta, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Biswas. Krishnendu Bera, MA in Sanskrit Advaita Vedanta, Belur campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, complete source of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas, Thakurma Swamiji photo. The toppers prize instituted by Sri Gopal Chandra Bayan, Sri Siddhartha Sen, Sri Sapon Kumar Datta. Abhijit Das, MA in Sanskrit Vyakarana, Belur campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, complete source of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas, Thakurma Swamiji's photo. Toppers Prize instituted by Sri Gopal Chandra Bayan, Sri Siddhartha Sen, Sri Sapan Kumar Datta. Mohammad Intaj Hussain, MSc in Sports Science, Belur Campus. Gold medal certificate, completes works of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas. Toppers Prize instituted by Dr. Sudhir Kumar Biswas, Sri Siddhartha Sen. Sompita Maiti, MSc in Agricultural Biotechnology, Narendrapur Campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, complete works of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas. Toppers Prize instituted by Srimati Leena Bose, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Biswas. Meghna Chakraborty, MSc in Agriculture and Rural Development, Narendrapur Campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, complete works of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas. Toppers Prize instituted by Srimati Leena Bose, Sri Siddhartha Sen, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Biswas. Saurabh Basak, MSc Agriculture in Agronomy, Narendrapur Campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, complete works of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas. Toppers Prize instituted by Dr. Siddhartha Sen, Mrs. Prema Multagi, Sri Sapan Kumar Roy. Asmita Rokhit, MSc in Environment and Disaster Management, Narendrapur Campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, complete works of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas. And toppers prize instituted by Srimati Lolita Chakraborty, Srimati Suhasini Kaustubh Shukla. Devabrata De, MSc Agriculture in Genetics and Plant Breeding, Narendrapur Campus. Devabrata De, MSc Agriculture in Genetics and Plant Breeding, Narendrapur Campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, complete works of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas. Toppers Prize instituted by Srimati Leena Bose, Sri Tapan Kumar Roy, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Biswas. Somo Majumdar, MSc in Medical Biotechnology, Narendrapur Campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, complete works of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas. Toppers Prize instituted by Dr. Maitri Chandra, Srimati Sumana Paja, Sri Kaustubh Shukla. Moumita Paul, MSc in Critical Care Science and Technology, Narendrapur Campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, Computer Source of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas. Toppers Prize instituted by Dr. Sudhir Kumar Biswas, Sri Siddhartha Sen, Sri Charubbrata Goswami. Sucharita Das, MSc in Medical Laboratory Science and Technology, Narendrapur campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, Complete Works of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas. Toppers Prize instituted by Dr. Sudhir Kumar Biswas, Sri Siddhartha Sen, Sri Charubbrata Goswami. Priyanka Gain, MSc in Agriculture, Rural and Tribal Development, Ranchi campus. Priyanka Gain, MSc in Agriculture, Rural and Tribal Development, Ranchi campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, Complete Works of Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas. Toppers Prize instituted by Srimati Leena Bose, Srimati Sumita Lahiri, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Biswas, Sri Subodh Krishna Roy Chaudhary. এরপরে নেক্সট স্নেহা মুখার্জি, হিরু ঘোষ, সায়ন দাস, সুপ্রিয়া সুমন, রিচা মিশ্র, শিল্পী রাজ। So Sneha Mukherjee, MSc in Rural Development and Management, Ranchi campus. Gold medal, topper certificate, Complete Source Swami Vivekananda, 8 volumes, Youth Power and the Power of Ideas. Toppers Prize instituted by Srimati Leena Bose, Srimati Sumita Lahiri, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Biswas, Sri Subodh Krishna Roy Chaudhary. Next, Hiru Ghosh, BA Honours in Sanskrit Advaita Vedanta, Belur campus. Gold medal certificate, Life of Swami Vivekananda by his Eastern and Western disciple, 2 volumes, Thakurma Swamiji's photo. Toppers Prize instituted by Sri Gopal Chandra Bayan, Srimati Lolita Chakraborty, Sri Sapon Kumar Datta. Next, Sayan Das, BA Honours in Sanskrit Vyakarana, Belur campus. Sayan Das, BA Honours in Sanskrit Vyakarana, Belur campus. Gold medal certificate, Life of Swami Vivekananda by his Eastern and Western disciples, 2 volumes, Thakurma Swamiji's photo. Toppers Prize instituted by Sri Gopal Chandra Bayan, Srimati Lolita Chakraborty, Sri Sapon Kumar Datta. Supriya Suman, BSc Honours in Agriculture, Ranchi campus. Supriya Suman, BSc Honours in Agriculture, 4-year, Ranchi campus. Gold medal certificate, Life of Swami Vivekananda by his Eastern and Western disciples, 2 volumes. Toppers Prize instituted by Srimati Leena Bose, Dr. Moitri Chandra, Mrs. Prema Multagi, Sri Tapon Kumar Roy. Richa Mishra, BSc Honours in Agriculture, Rural and Tribal Development, Ranchi campus. Gold medal certificates, Life of Swami Vivekananda by his Eastern and Western disciples, 2 volumes. Toppers Prize instituted by Srimati Leena Bose, Srimati Sumita Lahiri, Sudhir Kumar Biswas, Sri Subodh Krishna Roy Chaudhary. Shilpi Raj, Bivog in Sustainable Agriculture in Ranchi campus. gold medal certificate, Life of Swami Vivekananda by his Eastern and Western disciple, 2 volumes, toppers prize instituted by Srimati Leena Bose, Sri Subodh Krishna Roy Chaudhary, Srimati Sumana Panja. Then I call PhD candidates. PhD in mathematics, Krishnandu Paul, PhD in mathematics, Belur campus. Absent. Then Santanu Mondol, PhD in mathematics, Belur campus. Prize Subodh Gopal Memorial Gold Medal on PhD in mathematics. Letters of Swami Vivekananda revised and enlarged editions in 4 volumes. Prize instituted by Dr. P.G. Dhar Chakraborty. Shruti Sripati Hegde, PhD in mathematics, Belur campus. Absent. Sirajul Haq, PhD in mathematics, Belur campus. Prize Subodh Gopal Memorial Gold Medal on PhD in mathematics. Letters of Swami Vivekananda revised and enlarged edition in 4 volumes. Prize instituted by Dr. P.G. Dhar Chakraborty. Susmita Sil, PhD in mathematics, Belur campus. Subodh Gopal Memorial Gold Medal on PhD in mathematics. Letters of Swami Vivekananda revised and enlarged editions in 4 volumes. Prize instituted by Dr. P.G. Dhar Chakraborty. PhD in philosophy. No. Mathematics or philosophy? PhD in philosophy, Arpan Bhattacharya, Perud campus. Krishna Gita Memorial Gold Medal on PhD in philosophy. Letters of Swami Vivekananda revised and enlarged edition in 4 volumes. Prize instituted by Dr. P.G. Dhar Chakraborty. PhD in physics, Belur campus. Boisali Roy. Somnath Pore. PhD in Sanskrit, Belur campus. Pankaj Rahul Maiti. Shankar Subra Gachit. Shankar Subra Gachit, PhD in Sanskrit, Belur campus. PhD in Agricultural Biotechnology, Narendrapur campus. Argha Chakraborty. Sivasis Mukherjee. Argha Chakraborty. Sivasis Mukherjee. Sivasis Mukherjee. PhD in Medical Biotechnology, Devdatta Talukdar, Narendrapur campus. Yes. PhD in Medical Biotechnology, Narendrapur campus, Devdatta Talukdar. PhD in Agriculture, Rural and Tribal Development, Ranchi campus, Rupesh Kumar Monu. Rupesh Kumar Monu, PhD in Agriculture, Rural and Tribal Development, Ranchi campus. Now I'll call the MS MSc in Big Data Analytics students to receive their certificates. Amit Bera, Aniket Ghosh. So all please stand in front of this dais below. And only দুজনকে পাঠাও, দুজন আসবে। অমিত বেরা, MSc in Big Data Analytics, বেলুড় ক্যাম্পাস, অমিত বেরা, অনিকেত ঘোষ, অঙ্কিত সিনহা, অনুরাগ জোহারদার, আর আর্য ভট্টাচার্য, অতনু সাহা, অয়ন মাইতি, বিশ্বজিৎ রানা, দেবায়ন দত্ত, দীপঙ্কর দে, দীপ্তেশ সাহা, পরিমল বেরা, রাকেশ নেমু, সাগ্নিক বসাক, সৈকত কুমার ঘোষ, সমাপন কর, সমীর শ্রীবাস্তব, সন্মিত্র সুর, সায়নদীপ চ্যাটার্জি, শুভম রয়, তুহিন পাত্র, উদ্দালক মুখার্জি, নির্মল্ল নন্দী। হ্যাঁ, একসঙ্গে একটা ছবি তুলে নিই, তারপর একসঙ্গে। নেক্সট MSc in Computer Science, এগিয়ে যাও সামনে। MSc in Computer Science next, বেলুড় ক্যাম্পাস, অনুরাগ বোস, অয়ন্তনু লাহা, দেবাঞ্জন নন্দ, পঙ্কন সাধুকা, প্রজ্ঞান গোড়াই, প্রণব কুমার মণ্ডল, রাজর্ষি সাহা, শুভজিৎ মুখার্জি, সুশোভন পান। দুজন উপরে আসবে।
সার্টিফিকেট কিন্তু সকলকে ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি দেওয়ার সময় নেই, সকলকে দিয়ে দিলাম, তোমরা কাউন্টার থেকে সই করে পরে নিয়ে নেবে রিসেপশন কাউন্টারে।
না না, সবাই নিচে চলে যাও, মহারাজ তো নিচে চলে গেছে।
নিচে চলে গেছে, নিচে দিয়ে দাও, ছবির জন্য নিচে দেখো, নাহলে জুতো খোলা, জুতো পরা আবার আরেকটা সমস্যা। নেক্সট কি আসবে বলুন?
নেক্সট গ্রুপ MSc in Mathematics, বেলুড় ক্যাম্পাস। তোমরা রেডি হয়ে নাও। অনন্যা মণ্ডল, অনুষ্কা ভট্টাচার্য, অর্কপ্রভা যশ, অতীশ প্রতিহার, অয়ন বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায়, গৌরব চৌধুরী, হিল্লোল প্রামাণিক, মানস মণ্ডল, মূর্ছনা দত্ত, নীতিশ সিংহা মোদক, প্রত্যয় দত্ত, সাগ্নিক বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায়, শ্রমিক ঘোষ, শীর্ষেন্দু তালুকদার, সোহম কর্মকার, সৌরভ মণ্ডল, সৌভিক নন্দী, সুবর্ণ অধিকারী, শুভম পাত্র, সুমন সামন্ত, সুরজিৎ মান্না, Swagata Mishra. অনেক আছে, এই তো জাস্ট হ্যাঁ 36টা আছে, 10টা হলে মাত্র এখন আসেনি মহারাজেরা। নেক্সট চলে এসে নেক্সট এমএসসি ইন ফিজিক্স বেলুড় ক্যাম্পাস অঙ্কুর হালদার, অঙ্কুশা মাঝি, অরিত্র বসাক, অতনু তিন্ডা, অতসী ভট্টাচার্য, আত্রেয়ী বিশ্বাস, বিশাল মান্না, দেবরাজ ব্যানার্জি, জয়িতা জানা, কৌশিক দাস, মৈনাক রয়, মেঘনা মাইতি, প্রলয় ঘোষ, ঋত্বিক দাস, সায়ন দত্ত, সৃজিত চক্রবর্তী, স্নেহা ভূঁইয়া, সোহিনী মিত্র, সোমনাথ রয়, সৌম্যদীপ দে, সৌম্যদীপ সরকার, সুজয় গুইন, সুপ্রিয়া পাল, সূর্যনারায়ণ গাঙ্গুলি, সুস্মিতা বিশ্বাস, শুভম ঘোষ, রুদ্রনারায়ণ চৌধুরী। Next batch, Master of Arts, Integrated BA Honours plus MA in Sanskrit, Belur Campus. অনিরুদ্ধ বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায়, অভিজিৎ দাস, বিনয় জানা, কৃষ্ণেন্দু বেরা, নারায়ণ চন্দ্র মেটিয়া, সৌম্যজিৎ বিশ্বাস। এগিয়ে এসো। জানি না। এগিয়ে এসো, তোমরা এগিয়ে এসো। নেক্সট এমএসসি ইন স্পোর্টস সায়েন্স, বেলুড় ক্যাম্পাস। তোমরা রেডি থাকো। বীর চন্দন মুন্ডা, দেবাদিত্য সিনহা, মোহাম্মদ ইমতাজ হোসেন, রাহুল চন্দ্রবংশী। নেক্সট এমএসসি ইন স্পোর্টস সায়েন্স, বেলুড় ক্যাম্পাস। বীর চন্দন মুন্ডা, দেবাদিত্য সিনহা, মোহাম্মদ ইমতাজ হোসেন, রাহুল চন্দ্রবংশী। এগিয়ে আসো। এমএসসি ইন এগ্রিকালচার বায়োটেকনোলজি, নরেন্দ্রপুর ক্যাম্পাস। বিক্রমজিৎ সরকার, চন্দ্রানী নাথ, দিয়া ভট্টাচার্য, মৈনাক দ্বারিক, প্রিয়াঙ্কা দত্ত, সাগরিকা ঘোষ, সম্পিতা মাইতি, সায়নী মণ্ডল, স্মার্ত দাস, স্নেহা দে, শ্রীলেখা নস্কর, শুভজিৎ জানা, সুচিন্তিকা দাস। MSc in Agriculture Biotechnology. Next group, next batch, MSc in Agriculture and Rural Development, Narendrapur campus. Abhinandan Malik, Abhrajyoti Mukherjee, Akash Panda, Amit Bose, Angshuman De, Antyabha Banerjee, Anubhav De, Arjama Bose, Ashik Sheikh, Bijon Bihari Mondal, Devosmita Roy, Deep Sagar Roy, Isika Bosak, Jeet Pal, Kosturi Mondal, Kumar Joy, Madhurima Chakraborty, Mandira Midday, Meghna Chakraborty, Mukul Noskor, Partha Biswas, Pranab Mondal, Priya Mojumdar, Rajat Majhi, Ramesh Sakhya, Ratul Saha, Souni Ghosh, Sheikh Jisan Ali, Soumodip Maiti, Soubhik Acharya, Spandana Vaidya, Srijani De, Suragna Chakraborty, Suman Manna, Sunita Majhi, Subhendu Ghosh, Tanoy Ghosh, Torun Maiti, Bibha Kumari. ওদেরকে গাইড কর। MSc in Agriculture Rural Development, Narendrapur campus. Next batch, MSc Agriculture in Agronomy, Narendrapur campus. Next batch, MSc Agriculture in Agronomy, Narendrapur campus. Andrenil Bandobadhyay, Akash Tripathi, Amrita Das, Abhishek Jalal, Ballabh Goswami, Meghna Mondal, Namrata Bhatak, Sarvajaya Rakshit, Sayanti Biswas, Sarmishta Mondal, Sayan Bonik, Shubham Das, Saurabh Basak, Srima Debnath, Sritama Chaudhary, Subhadeep Mondal.
কয়েকজন আমাদের অভিভাবক একটু অভিযোগ এবং অনুযোগ জানাচ্ছেন, আমার ছেলেকে আমার মেয়েকে কেন ডেইসে তোলা হচ্ছে না ইত্যাদি। তার উত্তরে আমি বলছি, এখানে আলে ডাইসে যারা ডিগ্রিটি সকলে চাপা পড়ে যাবেন। 1 নম্বর, তো জুতো খোলা জুতো পরা সেই এক্সারসাইজে অলরেডি 2:30 বেজে গেল, তাহলে আপনার 5টার সময় শেষ হবে। সেই জন্য আমরা এটা করলাম। সব ছবি সুন্দর করে হচ্ছে। যারা কিন্তু অনুযোগ জানাচ্ছেন তাদের একটুখানি শান্ত হয়ে এটা অনুযোগটাকে থামাতে বলছি। আপনার কথা আর শুনছি না, আমরা শেষ করতে হবে আমাদের। সাধারণত যারা অভিযোগ করে কোনো কলেজের অধ্যাপক তা স্কুলের শিক্ষিকাও হবে।
MSc Agriculture in Agronomy, Narendrapur campus. Next batch, MSc in Environment and Disaster Management, Narendrapur campus. Akash Chakraborty, Ashish Sarkar, Asmita Rakshit, Dipayan Laha, Dishta Maiti, Riyanka Das, Soikat Datta, Sanchari Roy, Sangita Saha, Shreya Mitra, Sneha Mistry, Soheli Saha, Sarnabha Chanda, Tajmin Sultana. পাঠাও। MSc in Environment Disaster Management. Next batch, MSc Agriculture in Genetics and Plant Breeding, Narendrapur campus. Akhtarul Goldar, Devobroto De, Devojyoti Modak, Durga Prasad Nath, Krishnendu Poira, Mouli Paul, Pavitra De, Pranghita Das, Priti Prasanna Samanta, Priyanka Datta, Ramkrishna Dhar, Snehasri Samanta, Sonali Priya, Shobhan Dhara, Subhradeep Roy, Tirtha Ratna Saha. এখন আছে 36 পর্যন্ত এখন নাও এবারে তোমার 100 ক্যান্ডিডেট বেড়ে গেছে আগের থেকে নেক্সট ব্যাচ এমএসসি ইন মেডিকেল বায়োটেকনোলজি নরেন্দ্রপুর ক্যাম্পাস অভিরূপ কোনার অদিত কুমার পল অন্বয় পাত্র অর্ণিমা মান্না আরজমা জিয়া হক বিশ্বম্ভর বেরা দেবায়ন ভট্টাচার্য দীপ্তায়ন অধিকারী গার্গী মজুমদার নীলাভ চ্যাটার্জি পারিজাত পল পৃথ্বীশ গোয়েন রাজ আচার্য রিভু চক্রবর্তী রিয়া সাধু খাঁ সৈকত বেরা শান্তনু মণ্ডল সৌমেন চক্রবর্তী সৌম্য মজুমদার শুভ্রনীল ধাওন তমালী নস্কর উন্মেষা মণ্ডল উৎসা দাস বিষ্ণু গুপ্তা এই তোমরা এগিয়ে যাও MSc in Medical Biotechnology. Next batch, MSc in Critical Care Science and Technology, Narendrapur campus. Kaji Mohammad Refaitullah, Monidipa Pattanayak, Moumita Paul, Rumpa Manna, Sayanti Sarkar, Trina Ghodai. Next, move kar. Next batch, MSc in Medical Laboratory Science and Technology, Narendrapur campus. Mohammad Said Masood Mondol, Parvez Alam, Surajit Ghosh, Sucharita Das, Sudipta Mukherjee. Next batch, MSc in Medical Laboratory Science and Technology, Narendrapur campus. তুমি একাই আছো? আছে? Next, MSc, Integrated MSc in Agriculture, Rural and Tribal Development, Ranchi campus. Akanksha Mishra, Alok Kumar Yadav, Amit Shah, Anju Kumari, Ankit Kumar, Archana Tirki, Arindam Pal, Arnab Roy, Ashish Bar, Chanchal Kachhap, Lal Suraj Kumar, नेहा कुमारी, प्रियंका गईन, प्रियांशु कुमार, राहुल दे, रीता कुमारी, रिया कुमारी, रहित ओराव, सायक दास, शिबू बेदिया, सिकेंद्र बेदिया, सुमित कुमार मंडल, सुशील ओराव, सौम्यदीप दास. Next, integrated MSc in Agriculture, Rural and Tribal Development. Thank you. Next batch, MSc in Agriculture, Rural and Tribal Development, 23-25 batch, Ranchi campus. Ankit Kumar, Avinash Mahato, Niroj Kumar, Nilmoni Nandi, Priti Kumari, Sanju Orao, Santanu Godai, Shivani Shreya, Soumojit Barik, Subham Nandi, Vivek Kumar Prajapati. Next batch, MA in Rural Development and Management, 23-25 batch, Ranchi campus. Abhishek, Aryan, Chama Munda, Debolina Sarkar, Debojyoti Mondol, Mohit Kumar, Prabhat Kumar Mahato, Pratima Karketta, Sandeep Kumar Mahato, Sitaram Mahato, Spars Kumar, Surjit Nag.
যাদের হয়ে গেছে তাদের একটা অনুরোধ, দয়া করে বসুন। এইমাত্র নিঃস্বার্থতা নিয়ে এত লেকচার দিলাম আমরা, আমার হয়ে গেলো আমি কেটে পড়বো। প্লিজ ডোন্ট ডু ইট। অন্যরা তো পাচ্ছে, একটু বসুন 15 মিনিট।
Next, MA in Rural Development and Management, Ranchi campus. MA in Rural Development. No, next MSc. আর 10টা গ্রুপ আছে, ছোট আছে, একটা বড় গ্রুপ আছে, 42 একটা বড় ব্যাচ আছে। নেক্সট MSc in Rural Development and Management, 23-25 ব্যাচ, রাঁচি ক্যাম্পাস। অমিত দাস, অঙ্কিতা রয়, বালেশ্বর মাহাতো, কোহেলি পাহাড়ি, নেহা কুমারী, স্নেহা মুখার্জি, শুভদীপ পাল, সুদীপ্ত ঘোষ, তনুশ্রী, তৃষা সুরাই। Next, BA Honors in Sanskrit, 21-24 batch, Belur campus. Chandra Prakash Noskor, Lal Chand Ghosh, Pratik Kapri, Sagnik Banerjee. BA Honors in Sanskrit, 21-24 batch. BA Honors in Sanskrit, 21-24 batch. Next, BA Honors in Sanskrit, 22-25 batch, Amritangshu Chakraborty, Subhadeep Doloi. Amritangshu Chakraborty, Subhadeep Doloi. Next, BSc Honors in Agriculture, 20-24 batch, Ranchi campus. Akanksha Nishad, Akshita Gupta, Angel Kachhop, Onnu Bharti, Baidyanath Mahato, Divya Priti, Divyangshu Kumar, Julie Kumari, Jyoti Hembram, Khushi Singh, Kundan Kumar Pandey, Manish Kumar, Nivedita, Prabhat Kumar Singh, Prasun Kumar Barik, Priya Kumari, Pooja Orao, Purnima Kumari, Rajlakshmi Mardi, रसी प्रिया, रुचिका कुमारी, साक्षी आनंद, समीरन माहातो, सत्यव्रत महांती, सत्यम कुमार, सौरभ कुमार, साइकुआ तारान्नम, शामीम आरजू, शिखा कारकेट्टा, शुभेंदु चौबे, शिवानी माहातो, श्वेता विल्सन, स्मृति सुमन, सोनी कुमारी, सुमन ज्योति मार्डी, सुमन कुमारी, सुप्रिया सुमन, तारांग, विशाल कुमार, विवेक कुमार दीक्षित, वंदना कुमारी, कुमार विक्रम। এটা বিএসসি অনার্স এগ্রিকালচার 4 ইয়ার যেটা আছে সবথেকে বড় ব্যাচ সবথেকে বিএসসি রাঁচি ক্যাম্পাস। Next, BSc Honors in Agriculture, Rural and Tribal Development, 21-24 batch Ranchi. ID Munda, Pradeep Bhol, Rachayita Borua, Rohit Kumar, Sagar Karmakar. Ache? Nahi. Next, BSc Honors in Agriculture, Rural and Tribal Development, 2020 batch 25. Richa Mishra. রিচা মিশ্র মেল ক্যান্ডিডেট আছে হয়ে গেছে হ্যাঁ রিচা মিশ্র ফিমেল ও তাই বলে এখানে আছে হ্যাঁ ঠিকই আছে হ্যাঁ ইউ প্লাসে তো ভুল করে এখানে আমি একা দেখছি হ্যাঁ আগের মানে পুরোনো বাদ না এক বাকি আছে। Then Bivok in Sustainable Agriculture 3 year 21-24 batch Ranchi campus. Akash Tirki, Amir Sheikh, Arun Munda, Otoshi Mondal, Vivek Das, Vidisha Saha, Vishwayan Ojha, Braj Kishore Yadav, Devendra Kumar Bedia, Dileshwar Lora, Dilruba Khanam, Kavita Kumari, Mishal Munda, Navanita Mondal, Pavan Pandit, Pritam Kumar Mahato, প্রীতম মণ্ডল, পূর্ণানন্দ কুমার, রাহুল সামন্ত, রকি ঘোষ, সহজ কুমার মাহাতো, সন্দীপ কুমার মাহাতো, সরবি তেওয়ারি, শিল্পী রাজ, সোমনাথ বেদিয়া, স্বপন কুমার, সৌমিক সামন্ত, সৌম্যজিৎ মণ্ডল, শুভজিৎ মণ্ডল, সুমন কিশোর, সুমিত কুমার মাহাতো, তরু কুমারী, বিক্রম কুমার মাহাতো। 33. Bivog in Sustainable Agriculture. Next, Postgraduate Diploma in Post Harvest and Food Technology, 23-24 batch Narendrapur campus. Orgho Sarkar, Vishal Khara, Rebina Khatun, Soumik Sain, Tania Khatun. দুজন আছে দুজন দেখছি আর মনে রাখো ও ছেলেরা হয়তো ওদিক থেকে আসছে স্টুডেন্ট মেল ক্যান্ডিডেট হয়তো ওদিক থেকে আসছে ফিমেলদেরকে এখানে পাঠান হ্যাঁ নেক্সট পোস্ট গ্রাজুয়েট ডিপ্লোমা ইন রুরাল ডেভেলপমেন্ট প্র্যাকটিসেস 23-24 ব্যাচ রাঁচি ক্যাম্পাস সিমরন কুমারী উজ্জ্বল রঞ্জন নেই ঠিক আছে। নেক্সট ডিপ্লোমা ইন ইন্টিগ্রেটেড চারজন এসেছে পাঁচজন ডিপ্লোমা ইন ইন্টিগ্রেটেড এগ্রিকালচার 23-24 ব্যাচ নরেন্দ্রপুর ক্যাম্পাস বাসুদেব হালদার, মোহাম্মদ মনিরুদ্দিন, রাহুল বেরা, সায়ন মণ্ডল। এসেছে না
অনুষ্ঠান এখনো শেষ হয়নি,
আচ্ছা,
তোমরা একটু
আচ্ছা।
বসো না, সমস্ত বাইরে গেলে অনুষ্ঠান চলবে কি করে? প্লিজ সিট ডাউন, ডোন্ট বি সেলফিশ, টেক ইউর সার্টিফিকেট এন্ড ওয়াক অ্যাওয়ে।
ডিপ্লোমা ইন ইন্টিগ্রেটেড এগ্রিকালচার নরেন্দ্রপুর ক্যাম্পাস আছে। লাস্ট ব্যাচ ডিপ্লোমা ইন অর্গানিক ফার্মিং 23-24 ব্যাচ রাঁচি ক্যাম্পাস সঞ্চিতা গিরি, Sompa Mahato, Sumanti Minj. Nahi. So I heartily congratulate all the graduating students and pray for their success in life in future. Thank you.
So our congratulations to all the successful students. The bad news was that we had to wait so long to get our degrees and diplomas. But the good news is that compared to last year, we have 100 more students this time. So well done. I hope next time will be much more than this.
One
We do
more
not mind the
one
delay.
more bad news is that everybody is now going out. They want to collect the packets, and somebody there, a wise man, is already started distributing. People are rushing there without caring for others.
Yes, take care.
I am very much annoyed by this. But who asked them to distribute the packets, I don't know.
Anyway, I would now request our Vice Chancellor, Swami Sarothamanji Maharaj, to propose the vote of thanks.
नमः श्री यतिराजाय विवेकानंद सूरये सच्चित सुख स्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे. Most revered President Maharaj Swami Gautamanji Maharaj, most revered Vice President Maharaj, revered Swami Bhajnanji Maharaj, most revered Swami Suviranandaji Maharaj, General Secretary and Chancellor, General Secretary of Ramkrishna Math and Ramkrishna Mission, and Chancellor of RKM Berry. Guest in Chief, Dr. Sukanta Majumdar, Honorable Minister of State for Education, Government of India. Special guest of honor, Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghosh. Revered monks, dear teachers, dear students, parents, and guests. I will propose the vote of thanks now. First of all, I will thank most revered President Maharaj, my humble pranams to his feet. I thank him for his benedictory address and his blessings to the passing out graduating students. I thank to revered Swami Bhajnanji Maharaj. He had also addressed the students, and he had come here for unveiling of his book, Patanjali Yoga Sutra, a critical study which was published by us. I thank Guest in Chief, Dr. Sukanta Majumdar, Honorable Minister of State for Education, who in spite of his very busy schedule, came to this program to deliver the convocation address. I thank special guest of honor, Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghosh, for his address to students. I also thank Dr. Sridhar Vembu for accepting the DSC honoris causa, and also for his message to the students. My hearty congratulations to students, passing out students, and also congratulations to students who received medals. I thank Swami Atmapriyananji Maharaj for his address of welcome. I thank parents who came here in this program to attend and to see their students getting their degrees. I thank staff for their untiring effort to make this convocation ceremony a success. And I thank our teachers who had guided and taught our students so well. Thank you very much. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
And finally, thank to our Vice Chancellor Maharaj also for giving the vote of thanks. We now come to the last portion, the concluding portion of this ceremony, convocation ceremony, the song Murta Maheshwara, to be sung by Swami Shivapurnanandaji. The song on Swamiji, composed by his disciple, householder disciple, Sharachandra Chakravarti.
महेश्वरमोज्ज्वल भास्करमीष्टममर नरवन्द्यम् मूर्तमहेश्वरमोज्ज्वल भास्करमीष्टममर नरवन्द्यम् देवेदतनुमुज्झेत गर्हेत काञ्चन कामिनीबाधम् देवेदतनुमुज्झेत गर्हेत काञ्चन कामिनीबाधम् मूर्तमहेश्वरमोज्ज्वल भास्कर इष्टममर नरवन्द्यम् भानुकर दीप्त सिंहमहो काटितटको कोटि भानुकर दीप्त सिंहमहो काटितटको पिनवातम् अभिरभिहु कारण तीतदिङ्गु प्रचण्ड ताण्डव नृत्यम् अभिरभिहु प्रचण्ड ताण्डव नृत्यम् महेश्वरमोज्ज्वल भास्करमीष्टममर वन्द्यम् मुक्ति मुक्ति कृपा कटाक्ष प्रेक्षण मगध दक्षम् मुक्ति कृपा कटाक्ष प्रेक्षण मगधन विदलन दक्षम्
Mहेश्वरमोज्ज्वल भास्करमेष्टममर नरवन्द्यम् देवेदतनो चेतगरहेत काञ्चन कामिनि मूर्तमहेश्वरमोज्ज्वल भास्करमेष्टममर नरवन्द्यम् एष्टममर नरवन्द्यम् एष्टममर नरवन्द्यम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् श्रीरामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु जय श्रीरामकृष्ण देव की जय जय महामाई की जय जय स्वामी जी महाराज जी की जय जय गंगा माई की जय.
So that concludes today's 20th convocation ceremony. Thank you, Shivapuranananji, for the song.
So graduates are requested to collect their certificate from the registration desk and packet from the outside of this hall, the gate.